Hey y'all, say hey as you're jumping on. If the red light's in the upper corner, we're live. If not, you're watching the replay. Hashtag replay, so I'll know that you've watched it. And I've still got my Yellowstone template back here cutting, y'all. I kind of got sidetracked. So, it is coming. And I am going to do that tonight at request for y'all. I'm trying to think of, I feel like there's something I was supposed to tell y'all too, and I don't remember right offhand. So, but I'm waiting on cups to dry too. We hydro dipped on TikTok last night. So I've got those cups. Hey, Shamika and Jen. So I did do quick coat this morning on the hydro dips from last night. And then also I have put a layer of epoxy over it. So they're not quite dry, I don't think right now. But as soon as, well, I'm sure they will be by the time I'm done. So anyway. So they turned out really good. After I kind of stepped back, you know, like with the lights in here or whatever, I don't always like, I wasn't sure I loved them. And then when I put them on the turners and put epoxy on them, I was like, okay, now I love them. So the only one I didn't actually, the only one I didn't, for whatever reason, I didn't mix up enough epoxy and then I just never got back around to it, was the green one with the patina on it. You need to know when Southern Belle will start sending out invoices for your transfers. So I would say next week. But she and I were talking about this earlier, and because she tried to convert some people over from a waiting list last night, I think what she's going to end up having to do is just send out a mass email to everybody, and then you just go on there and purchase instead of like an invoice like that, I think. Just because it wasn't like transitioning it over, and I was like, you can't send an invoice out to everybody. That would take her forever to do. So, Tina, thank you. My eyelashes still look glamorous. I'm still using my MAC stack. So y'all almost got me with no makeup on today. After yesterday, it was a long day yesterday of having makeup on and being on all day. And then live last night. Today, like literally 30 minutes ago, I had no makeup on whatsoever. I was FaceTiming with Cindy. I was like, I think I'm just going live like this. So, hey, Kara and Dawn. So, last night we hydro dipped on TikTok. I do have those. They're turning right now. 4 of the 5 are. And they should be done by the time. So the green dip from last night, is it taken? You mentioned that you may put fulls on it. If not, can I buy it? Yes, you definitely can. Thank you. Shamika, and you know what's funny? He was sending me pictures all night last night. It was like 2 o'clock this morning. And he dumped like another 70 in there. And I was like, are you not exhausted? Like, why don't you go to bed? And he's like, I can't quit editing. And they did turn out really good. So all of them are not postable necessarily. They're not actually, I mean, they're nothing bad, y'all. It's just kind of like not the look, you know, like Dixie Darlins is going for. But hey, Meg and Heidi and Mama Dee Dee and Tina. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna get up and I don't know. I just was tired today, I guess. And Nikki. So yeah, they turned out really, really good, except, okay, so it's funny because we took thousands yesterday, y'all. I thought we were gonna be there like a couple hours, and I was there until like after 3 o'clock, I think I left, so like from 8:30 to 3 o'clock yesterday, and we were not playing around. It was like the whole day. So I'm doing the red dress, Shamika. I'm totally doing the red dress. We've already talked about it. We've got it planned out. I'm going to do it on the road, the road, you know, like on the street, like that picture that if you went to his Instagram and saw it. I'm going to do the red dress there, but then he wants to do it at the beach too. And he's like, I've always had a dream to do that. And he's like, if I can talk anybody into doing it, you can do it. And so I said, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, road trip, let's do it. So you're going to come visit, and you come on and dip with my mama. So he did know I'd be awake. And I was probably awake after he was, because then I was like going through all of them, and he's just like, Kel. I'm like, no, dude, you are so freaking good. He is just so good. And I want to, like I was saying earlier to a couple of different people, that I want to post them because, look, y'all, he does that for me. And I end up using, usually there's some of them that I end up using for like my profile pictures. And like one of the ones that he did last time I used for my YouTube intro. And, you know, and he spent all day doing it. So, hey, Amanda, Miss Tessa. And yeah, Michelle, I think the beat, like, because he's like, okay, so of course, somebody who looked at that picture today, maybe Cindy was just like, oh my gosh, how did that happen? And I'm like, there was like a whole team of people out there doing that red dress, right? And so he said, but at the beach, the wind would like naturally pick it up and make it flow like that. So I'm like, yeah, dude, you know I'm in. He's like, we got to be there at daylight because you got to get there before traffic. Because I've actually taken pictures on that same bridge before, and we were like dodging traffic the whole time. It was like the light would turn red, and we would like, he'd run out there with his camera on one end, and I'd run out the other, and we'd start walking towards each other. So, yeah, Meg, come on, I'm serious too. Look, Julie's coming to hang out with me next Saturday, I think, y'all. We're going to go, I think we're going to go live. We haven't really talked about the specifics, but I know she's coming. So, hey, Sherry. So, yeah, so he bought that dress because I thought maybe it was the girl's dress. And he said, no, girl. He said, that's the dress. He said, I bought 3 of them. And undoubtedly, he was renting them at first. Like, you could rent them. And then he got to talking to the lady, and she's out in California, I think he told me. And they basically were just like, okay, you know, she's like, I'll just sell it to you for what I'm renting it for. Because one of them was late or something. And he was like, I was like, yeah, Kel. So he's freaking amazing. I wish that, like, if y'all are here and you need pictures done, first of all, he does amazing landscape photography. Like his sunsets and just like the skyscapes and the nights, all that is just beautiful. So, but then he does people too, obviously. Hey, Jesse. So, yeah, I want to, but because he does all that, I want to post like, you know, like a collage of them or something, but then I feel funny kind of doing it. I don't know. Y'all know, like, I don't want anybody to think I'm like being all vain and posting all these pictures or whatever. So, but then I feel bad not to because I wanted to give him, you know, like I want people to see him so they'll book him to do their stuff. And because it's just a side hustle. And then it made me so sad that he was telling the story about his mom. And if y'all were on TikTok last night, I'm sure y'all heard this. But last night he was telling the story about his mom, like, throwing his camera when he said that's what he wanted to do. And said, no, you're going to the United States and you're going to medical school. And I just thought, are you kidding me? I said, so you've always wanted to do this, like, even though you became a doctor. And obviously he's a great doctor and people love him. He has such a great personality. But I'm like, how sad. So now I even want more. Now I even more want people to go, go use them. So hey, Steph. Hey, Kelly. When I got Cindy sent me earlier. I meant to post it in the group. I just ran out of time. She sent me a thing for the Dixie Darlins delinquents. It was actually Dixie Darlin delinquent. I was like, can we add an S on there so it doesn't confuse everybody? And I know that doesn't make sense. But then people, not y'all, because y'all are like, y'all are my ride or dies here. But everybody else, I'm like, they'll be spelling it wrong. Because it's forever, like, especially on the YouTube searches, like Dixie Darling. Just say no, I-N-S. So, but, so what I was going to say was, so we took a bunch of pictures with this kind of stuff on too, but he didn't edit those. I'm like, dude, I need those too. I said, don't be just editing like the all serious ones that you want to see. I was like, I need you to edit the other ones too. Hey, Amy. Just Amy there. So, no Alexis tonight. Yeah, well, thank you, Shamika. And I know that y'all all feel that way, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you'll bring your paints and hats and cups and shoes. Yes, you and Mama, Dixie Darlings, y'all can just go, y'all can go crazy, hydro dipping everything. It was fun last night, though. But I knew I better have a bunch of cups prepped because I was like, these things will go fast. But it was fun. Alicia was on there and Paige and Rebecca, and they were like a big help as far as like what colors to mix together and just little tips like that. That was pretty fun. So it did save in the thing. So I'm going to try to post it on either in here or on YouTube, y'all. So, hey, Sandy. Well, tell Alexis I missed her, Amy. Do you still have the cup that you made with the Leopard 02? If you can, you show it. Leopard 02. You gotta. Will you remind me which one Leopard 02 is? Y'all know I don't remember. I barely remember what I did yesterday. So Shamika, thank you. I didn't mean to like overlook your comment. And I know that everybody that knows me will. I mean, I hope everybody that knows me will feel that way. But and then some of them, some of them are a little. There's nothing wrong with them, but, like, they probably wouldn't be Papa Dixie Darlings approved. I'll just say that. My mom's seen them, and she probably would agree. You're putting your full foils wrapped on a prepped cup with a white background to make it pop. Craft Haven has them. Oh, you're talking about the powder-coated white cups. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of them here, thanks to Amy. Amy didn't want to ship them back, so she sent them with me. Girl, yes. Call me anytime and get you some rest. So, for sure, girl. I know you got a lot going on. Your little boy with the balloons got left. Kelly, no! Did it really? Okay, so, I better be quiet. I think there was a perception that people threw their own away, but I think they got picked up off the table and some of them got thrown away. So I think a lot of people didn't make it home with their balloon girl or balloon boy. So, well, Kelly, now you just have to do one on a cup and share it with all of us. It had pink flowers and leopard. Is it one of the new things? The new one of the new patterns that she just listed on the Vinyl Cottage's website? I'm sorry. I'm running slow today, y'all. I'll be honest with you. Pink flowers, and it has the heart on it. Is that you want to get it and it was gone, so I'm gonna remake it, but I may need some help. So I think we're gonna do, I think what I decided to do, because I don't know that I want to do a full YouTube tutorial on that, but I said we would work on it here one night. So what about, so I'm sorry, Carol, I'm trying to, this week, y'all, after I get done, after these two tutorials are already ready to post, and then I had a set of cups that I'm doing with this other thing, then all I'm doing is finishing out all these cups that are sitting here because there's way too many of them. Yeah, so Kelly, I think they were trying to clean up at the end, and I think a lot of people, I think maybe some people thought somebody else got their thing, but then somebody saw a lot of those little flower girls in the garbage. So, I think they got maybe picked up by, whatever. So, but you put a lot of work into that, girl. I hate that, your little boy with the balloons. Okay, I'm just trying to trim off the excess over here, and I can't really see good. I don't know where my glasses are either. And y'all may be totally bored with this tonight. I feel like y'all do not want to see another. It's pale pink leopard and pink flowers. I don't know about pale pink. The balloon girls are so cute. I thought they were too. And everybody worked so hard on them. Even if they all did their own little take on it. And I ended up seeing a bunch of people with the red dress girls. But then somebody saw a bunch of them get thrown away. Let me just grab this and see if this is what you're talking about. 2.0. I think you have it on a short mug. I have no idea, y'all. Was it the watercolor flowers? I don't know, y'all. Let me go grab a couple and then y'all just tell me what it is. Because it can only be so many things, I think. Unless it's something that I've already shipped out of here. So hold on a second. Let me look, y'all. So y'all think maybe it was on a short cup. There's only... I'm just pulling everything I have right here that has leopard and flowers. Yeah, if it's not one of these, y'all, I really don't know. You think I have it on a short... Okay, so there's this one, but that's not pale. There's this one, but it doesn't have flowers on it. This one is the one that has leopard and flowers. And then this is Bamf, but that's not a vinyl pattern. And I don't see anything else that I have anywhere that would be that. Sorry, y'all. Hey, Angie. I'm thinking, really. Because there's nothing else that's pink and flowers. Leopard and flowers. I'm just looking around, y'all, to see if there's something that I've, missed. You thought it was the one with the handle. Yeah, but except there was no flowers on there. Sorry, y'all. Yes, the second one. Okay, this one right here. I was like, this is the only one it is. And this one's, yeah, this one's ready to go too. Yeah, I thought that. I was like, this is the only one it can be, but I'll go ahead while I'm over here and pull all these other ones. So this one had this, yeah, that was the, I don't remember those, I don't remember the full pattern, y'all. Because I was thinking it was Hello Dolly, but it's not. It was the solid gold one on there. So this is one you want to see. And then these, I just placed these right over the seams. So, and then wait a minute. Okay, who has? Oh, so okay, who asked me earlier? So I don't, if y'all don't mind, so I don't go back through the comments right now about the green one. I do have it, and I did not. That's the one I didn't put epoxy on today for some reason. Hold on. I was talking on the phone and I thought I was mixing up enough, and then I forgot I actually had 5 instead of 4. And so yeah, the green one's still right here. Yeah, I think I am gonna put some foils in it on it, and kind of like a little swirly pattern. So hey y'all, if y'all saw, yeah, so I've been not putting things off y'all, but I've been like working on other stuff, so I apologize for being Celeste. Okay, thank you. I'm writing it down. Everything's going in the small book right now. Your voice is breaking up as anyone else's. Hey, Amy. For some reason, I just had a box with your name on it today that I'd actually printed off the label and everything. And then I know you have your cup because you had it at CultureCon, but that was the box that cup was supposed to go in. So I was like, I don't know how I did that twice. Okay, it's going to go on this side because this is what I've got. Yeah, okay. Hey, Miss Mary. Celeste, you want the green Hydro Dip. Just message me if there's something you want on it. Like if you want your name or something, if you'll just message me. Please. And then shirts are here. I'm just gonna send out all the invoices for those. I've got them all divided up of what's going on the website. So that's gonna be tomorrow. There is a plan, y'all. It is coming together. It just is taking me a little bit longer some days. Oh, so I guess this is leopard too. I don't know. It's one of the new patterns that she listed a week ago or so. But y'all know that the Vinyl Cottage is closed right now, and she's opening up, I think Tuesdays that she'll be reopening. No orders. Steph Day. Only for Dixie Delinquent shirts when they go live tomorrow on the website. Cindy made up she hand lettered a thing for the Dixie Darlins Delinquents. So, hey Shelly. Those are the cups I worked on last night on the TikTok. So, and Tina, I saw your comment. Yeah, you know that I will, you know that I'll share the pictures with y'all. And we had a fun TikTok last night. It was much calmer than last time, I think. Well, I know it was. I say it's calmer. Julie had to mute some people. We had some trollers on there. And I'm not sure what time. If we don't go long tonight, if this is not a 5-hour live, I can probably get them on there tonight, and then I'll have them go live at, like, I'll post in the group. Let's shoot for noon tomorrow, just to give myself a little leeway. So, hey, Shelly. I'm good. It's hot in here, y'all know. I feel like I'm always hot in here. And I have to apologize to Mama Dixie Darling. She thought we were making fun of her last night on TikTok. She was quietly listening and did not say a word. I didn't even know she was on there. But I think she thought we were giving her a hard time for buying all the Hydro Dip and paints. Birthday. Well, that's way more important, Shelly. And you didn't. When we Hydro Dipped like 5 cups, and I'll show them to y'all in a little bit. It was good. It saved though. And so Julie has taught me now, I guess, that I can save it and then I'll post it. So I'll either post it here or on YouTube. One of the two. For some reason I can't really see my square, y'all. I'm gonna have to wrap this around the cup and see how close I am. So yeah, daughter's birthday are way more important. That's pretty close right there. And that one is 2. I'm just going to lay this on there, and then I'm going to trim off the extra. So if y'all are tired of seeing me do templates, y'all do not have to hang with me tonight. Buy all the paints, Mama Dee Dee. They are so much fun. I know. I don't know. I need to run down of what colors she got. Although she'll have them down there, and I won't have them up here. So I did start my order today, but I didn't get very far. I really don't know what I've been doing. Oh, you know what? I did take a break this afternoon, y'all. Y'all know I'm usually always here, and today I had to go get groceries because I was like, I had no food here. I don't think I've been to the grocery store since before we went to Culture Con. And so, you personally love her for buying them and falling in love with the paints. I know. I do too. But now we've got to get her all set up, y'all. Like, she's got to have a turner. She's got to have epoxy. I got to get her all set up where she's got, like, I feel like I'm way close to y'all tonight, too. We got to get her all set up where she's got everything where she can do stuff. You got your volume today. Oh, I can't wait. Did you try it out? Okay, so I'm prefacing this by telling y'all, okay, and I told Cindy this and she didn't listen to me either. If it will work, it does. But if you get that Matrix texture spray, it like knocks it up another level. And I had to leave my texture spray and my hairspray with Cindy because I'd sent everything else home with my mom and dad. They'd already left. And then I was packing my suitcase for my little, I did not want to check a bag. So I was just doing a carry-on. I was like, oh, these things are too big. So I had to send them to Cindy. So I don't have any of that. But that Matrix Texture Builder is a game changer with the balloon too. Okay, so I cut this with the cat scratch sheets that I have linked in my Amazon, the Eden ones. And I cut this at 9.35 by 8.1. Except I didn't trim, like, there was, I don't know why. It seems like I think I'm going to trim this off just a little bit. No, I'm not, because I don't have that thing. I need a new blade on my cutter. I'm going to go trim it off after the fact. It didn't have the little box on it for some reason this time. I don't know what I did different, but anyway. You're writing it down now so I don't forget. Yes. So it's, it's the Matrix Texture Builder, and it's in a pink spray can. And I just like lift my hair up where I'm going to volume it and spray it on the roots. And then just volume, and off you go. So, wait just a minute, y'all. Sorry. Is Mama Dee Dee making cups now? Will she go live with you for her first cup? That'll be so fun. Well, so at Culture Con last week, she hydro dipped some cups. But, so, we should, we'll get her up here. Mama Dee Dee, when are you coming? She was up here Friday night working on shirts for me. Helping me get all y'all shirts ready. You're more than ready. Okay, well, come on. You're excited to see all the neon tumbler things she dips, like the flower pots. Oh, Lord, she's dipping flower pots. I hadn't even heard this. See, Amanda, you're more in the know than I am. That's what I did today, y'all. I needed a break. As I went to the grocery store, and then it was so freaking gorgeous outside till I went by Home Depot, and I got me a whole bunch of peppers and strawberries and tomatoes, and I got all my pots going out there. So you could have spent $100 to have an overweight suitcase. So poor Meg, y'all. So I was flying out the same time as Meg was. Cindy had dropped us off at the airport, and so I wasn't checking her bags, and I wasn't in any hurry. My flight was after Meg's, so I was just trying to hang out with her, and help her see if she did anything, because she did have big suitcases. But she'd been on a vacation before she came to Culture Con, and then she got there, and both of her bags that she was trying to check were overweight. So she did get it. We were able to move it over to one, so she just had one overweight. So Julie Pierce, you are late to the party, girlfriend. We haven't talked about anything really. I'm trying to get this Yellowstone thing on here, and my little box went on there, but so I'm just doing what y'all asked for. Now, last night on TikTok, they said that they wanted me to ombre glitter a cup. So I'm like, well, we got trolls on here, but they're telling me what they want to see. So I was like, next Saturday night, I guess we'll ombre some cups. And I think Julie's coming here. Julie Rose, other Julie. Okay, let me make sure this is right side up so I don't do this upside down. And it is right side up. Y'all laugh, but I did that one time. So, what else did I miss? So, yeah, we'll get Mama Dixie Darlins up here. She should, well, it'll be a lot going on here, but she could come next Saturday, but I don't know. We'll have to ask her, what's her schedule like? I don't know her schedule. She should come this week because my dad's going to be out of town. That's what she should do. She should do Wednesday Night Live. Is that what we do? I feel like I can't remember right now. This is how bad this is today. Wednesday, right? Yeah, Mom should come. Mom, you should come. You did flower pots with nail polish. Think dispersion paint will be better. Yes, Mom. Why don't you come up here Wednesday night? Is Papa going to be gone all week and you're going to be at home by yourself? I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that live. You're not going to be at home by yourself. You do have a weapon, though. Do you have a sample of the Dixie delinquent shirt, or is it a surprise? It's a surprise. I'll show you. Well, I'll show you all the file. Hold on just a second. Let me get this baby on here real quick so I feel like I'm actually doing something tonight. I know y'all just want to watch me fold socks, but I feel like I feel like I fail y'all if that's all I'm doing. Who's trolling you? I don't know who it was, Steph, last night on, everybody handled it. And I mean, it was like, I ignored it. They were telling me that, y'all were on there. Y'all were probably reading the comments better than I was. Because I would see it and I would just try to skip on to the next one. I was like, I do not want to engage with this. But they basically were like giving me a hard time, like I needed to get off of there and I wouldn't miss Dutchie. And I'm like, I know, I was like, I know that. And I knew she was going live at 8 o'clock. And as soon as I got on there, if they'd been on there, I said, hey, I was watching Miss Dutchie earlier this morning, or earlier today, she was doing this challenge thing, and she was going live at 8 o'clock. So I said, ooh, I better get on here in 7 so I can get off so everybody can go watch her. I was like, that's exactly what I said. And then they were like, who do you think you are? You think you're Miss Dutchie? Whatever. So you need to get a shirt ordered. Yeah, I'm going to try to get one made up, and then I'll post, it'll go on live with everything else tomorrow. Fold socks, who does that? I mean, I fold them together. I probably fold stuff that y'all normally wouldn't fold either, so I can't talk. Me and Tessa with our mama clothes. Okay, I think this is gonna work. Okay, wait a minute. That's what you did last night when you were watching on TikTok. I know. I would think, okay, so I don't watch a lot of people on TikTok, but I do watch Miss Dutchie, but I found myself more engaged with her. Let me turn this down, y'all, so y'all can actually see what I'm doing here. I do find myself watching her more when she has the comments turned on, because I want to see what's going on. TikTok is savage. Yeah. Miss Dutchie had, so somebody said that on there last night, that they thought that they were probably the same people that were going on her live. And Julie was trying to mute him, and she was freaking out that she couldn't get him muted. And I was like, girl, that doesn't bother me. I was like, I was just going to ignore him. I wasn't going to give him the satisfaction of letting them know that I'd even read their comment. Yes, Steph, you're the original Dixie, you're the original delinquent. Because I did not, you actually coined that phrase, not me. Your husband's, people are just ugly for no reason. Just ignore the negative. I posted a video of my stepson pitching, and he was, I'm sorry, it's cutting off. And some dude wanted to say I'm lying. Yeah, I just ignored them because I was like, well, if they get a reaction out of me, they're more likely to come do it again. If they don't, then they're not, if they don't get a reaction from me, then they're not likely to come back. So I was just like, whatever, And then that's what I said on that live. I was like, y'all, I've had some real people be ugly to me to my face in life. People on the computer, that's not going to hurt my feelings. Yeah, exactly. I didn't care. So you wore your shirt today, and your husband said you liked it. He liked it. You wish to wear your old lady shirts, and I'll wear my old lady shirts over here. Tessa will just be just fine. So funny. However, right now, my entire closet is in my truck still. I didn't even get it out today, y'all. I was like, I know I need to go unload my truck with all those clothes, and they're hanging on both sides, but I didn't do it. Hey, Vicky and Rose. Trolls are out later at night. I know, I would hate to see, if you're there in the middle of the night, because last night wasn't long. We were there from I started a little, right around 7, and it was only 2.5 hours or something last night. It wasn't that long. I mean, it wasn't as long as normal. What does it do for them? Makes them feel better about their useless lives. Well, I just, I said that on the thing last night. I was just I just can't imagine, being that way where it just, you're on the platform, so you think you would want people to stay on the platform, not discourage them from going live. But none of us here understand the way people think, right? So I did quit trying a long time ago. But yeah, okay, Mom. So y'all, we might have Mama DD in the house hydro dipping or something Wednesday night. Because I thought my dad was gonna be gone. And so she can just come hang with me. She can come hang with me, and I'll have other stuff to do. She was going to come today, but I didn't really have anything for her to do. So, you were watching one this morning. The trolls were on there too. What does FYP mean? I said that. So it's the For You page. So you know how when you go on TikTok and there's like there's following, and then there's like the For You. So it's the ones that TikTok recommends that they think you're gonna like. Oh, Jessica, I see you answered it. Sorry, your comment just came through. You probably already answered it, and I was just delayed over here. Hey, Brittany. So, yeah, Mom, by the way, when we're talking about these pictures last night, what is it that he said, Papa Dixie Darlins? He says, now we're going to make fun of him tonight. Mom and I were going back and forth, and I just sent a couple of pictures because I didn't have all of them. And then Mom was saying, we were talking about the TikTok briefly. There's only a couple of exchanges here. And then she told me that my little niece Morgan got a job at the Cracker Barrel. And then, Papa Dixie Darling sits on there and he's like, y'all gotta switch to a chat without me in it. All these little dings are gonna wake up my dog. I was like, I know he did not just tell us to quit talking because it was gonna wake up his dog. I was like, how dare him? So you know what I did? I just sent over about 30 more pictures. Da-ding, 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 da-ding. I was like, I see how this goes. Saying I'm gonna wake up the dog. Hey, Erica. We're just getting started. I'm trying to get this on here, so I said I feel like I am doing something tonight. And it didn't have the little box around it, y'all, so I just laid it. I think it was gonna be easier just to, I know, right? Dana telling me I gotta be quiet. We gotta get off the group chat. I mean, there's not a group, first of all, and we barely ever group chat or do a group thread, whatever you call that thing. And as soon as I get this trimmed off, I will show y'all. For whatever reason, there's like one little place right there that I guess my craft knife didn't go through it very well. There. Yes, if you were folding laundry last night, Julie, I texted Liz today, and I said, hey, y'all got anything fun going on today? She's like, if you think folding laundry's fun. I was like, negative. No, thank you. I was like, I'm doing my own laundry. Mary, oh, you're late. My alarm did not go off. Well, you haven't missed much. Where did the Yellowstone image come from? It came from Kayla's Custom Design. Kayla's Custom Designs. Is that right, y'all? You're finally getting the hang of the epoxy. Good girl. I knew you would. I should get Liz to come over here one night and bring that ugly cup, that first cup I ever made that she has, that she refuses to get rid of. Even though she has much newer cups. I'll go over there and she'll whip that thing out. I'm like, I'm like, get rid of that thing. It's so ugly. I will say the weather was amazing here today. So, by the way, my paints are on the way. I know. You weren't on there. Oh, I forgot you weren't on there last night, Mom, to start with, because you were over there at Jack and Judy's. But Paige said that she packed it up yesterday. Oh, and I need to make a post. Y'all don't let me forget. I got my Peachy palette today, and then Krista also sent me another one, an extra one to give away to the group. So thank you to Peachy Olive for the extra palette, and I'll make a post about it. Just because I don't want to forget. Okay. I know. No, that's fine. Yeah, Kayla's Custom Designs. Yeah, and she had a whole bunch of them. I really like them. And she reached out to me after we talked about it that night, and said that she, you know, like offered up to do like a custom one for me. But I hadn't thought about, like, I guess maybe just a Dixie Darlins one. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Okay. There's one little piece right here that's kind of bothering me, y'all. I don't know why I didn't, like. If I put some glasses on, it might help a little bit. I don't think they're right here, and I don't know right just where they were. I think they must be in my bedroom where I had them earlier. Yeah, Mom, you'll have to come Wednesday, right? Because, okay, so, well, I guess Sunday. I don't know. I don't know when he'll be back, but the next weekend I'm going down to Jay's because it's Easter weekend, right? Yeah, I think when I got off, well, I got off and then I got on the phone for a long freaking time last night. And they're monitoring my comments now. Who's monitoring your comments now? Sorry, let me pull y'all up over here just so I can, because I'm... Since I appear to be having a hard time reading y'all over here. You just can't figure out how much to make at a time. Yeah, well, so if I do, this is my usual, because I usually am doing more than one at a time. I can do 4 cups out of 30A and 30B, and that's of countercultures, and that would be their medium viscosity or their fast set. Meg, is it a good one? Are you asking me if it's a good one? If the... Hello, Leona. Oh, you're talking about the palette. Yes, the palette is good. I do like it. I'll be using it. I'm gonna try to do better because I was I mean, I always have good intentions, but it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. I feel like I have all these products here, which I'm not complaining, but I'm like, I can't get to them. I feel like I can't get to them all. So, I know, Tessa, Leona, and Julie, I feel like we've been talking all afternoon. Y'all, I can't believe y'all are on here watching me do this. First of all, y'all know how to do this, and then y'all know any scoop. I got no scoop. The best scoop I got today was that I got all my stuff planted, and I got cotton candy grapes at Aldi. They had cotton candy grapes. That makes me really happy. Hey, Haley. The Peachy palette. Yes, the Peachy palette is good. Yep, it's worth it this month. Not that it's not ever worth it, but I don't mean it like that. I just mean like, yes, it is a good one. Okay, so I'm using Hello Dolly, of course, y'all. And then I need to get my little tool that Miss K, I might have one right here. Is this the right one? Yeah, this is it right here. That Miss K suggested we use for these things, and it actually works great. And I might mix up one color tonight would be the only thing, because, I don't know. Like, I don't think I had this one when I did this cup originally. And I think this is kind of cool, too. This snakeskin one. I think it might fit in there. You raised home to get these kids ready for bed so I could watch in silence. I knew you were missing in action for a little while from our group feed. I know. So all these are, I wouldn't say are my favorite. Like the original cotton candy grapes to me, like from the grapery that like only used to come out in September. Those were probably they were always good. These are a little mushy, but they're okay. I'll put them in the freezer. Your hubby loves the cotton grape. I do too. Love them. Maybe because I don't eat a lot of sweets. So, I'll vacate with your husband. Well, go enjoy your vacation with your husband, crazy Kathy. I know I'm not gonna need this much, but. And then if y'all weren't on here for Fun Foil Friday, I've got a whole bunch of the new foils on a cup. We just did little pieces of them if you would like to see them as well. If y'all don't want to just sit here and watch me do this and be bored like I feel like y'all are going to be. You went to the hospital and then got dinner and showers done, and I didn't want to be late. I was like, it was like, bye. You're so funny. I know we had a whole conversation about makeup and skincare and all kinds of stuff, and I was like, Those little pieces down there kind of drive me crazy out. Let me see if these cups are done so I can at least show y'all the hydro dips from last night. If everybody can't stay on here long or whatever. Oh, no, they're not. Not quite ready. Didn't take me long to figure that one out. You ordered the snakeskin, the red one. Oh, the red one that I used on the cup the other day. Yeah, that one's a good one. That is a good one. Hey, Trisha. No, we're just, the Yellowstone template, y'all. It's nothing exciting. But it was requested. So instead of doing a full tutorial on it, we're just going to do it here. Hopefully it's going to work. Hopefully it's going to work out okay. And it won't take too long. If it starts taking too long, y'all, I would rather, I know that y'all would rather, once we see how the process is going to go and we get the colors on there, and y'all see what colors I'm going to use. I'm sure y'all would rather me go work on shirts tonight and get them done, so, and list it online. So that's the plan. Sorry, y'all. I'm over here just kind of laughing to myself about this Yellowstone. Yellowstone's been the topic of conversation lately. And I hate Cindy's not on here because she would entertain y'all with this. How did the dip cups turn out from last night? I had to go to bed before you did. The green one. Oh, they did really good. So this was the green one. This is the only one I didn't put epoxy on. The other four are still over there drying right now. But so that was the gold and the California raisin, and so I think it turned out cool. I did put I put a coat of quick coat on it, but for some reason I didn't put epoxy on it. So I think it turned out super cool. And the other ones I put an additive in I put Cullen in the epoxy, and the neon one sparkles really good. I'm fixing to sneeze, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know what is wrong with me today. Maybe I've been outside planting flowers or whatever, all the pollen that was out there. Ooh, the pollen's bad here, y'all. I'm sure it probably is everywhere. You weren't going to watch Yellowstone, but listening to all of y'all talk about it, I had to watch. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I know. Look, that's why everybody, now you see why everybody's obsessed. So, thank y'all. Yeah, so I used the gold and the California raisin, and hold on, I used the patina copper. I think that's the one I used. I'm pretty sure that I used, yeah, because it was the gold. They should probably still be right here together. Because my phone had been blowing up, and as soon as I got off there last night, I got on the phone and, yeah, California raisin, gold, and the patina, yeah, the copper patina. So that's what I used. It was super cool. The pollen is so bad. You have a, yeah, mine is bad too. Was it glittered before or after you did? It was glittered before. That is PDB Feeling Lucky, I think, is the only color on there. It was a solid green, and then I dipped over it. You use washi and it worked. You don't have the minus paper setting on yours, so you use the washi paper. Do you have a silhouette? And then the other ones are dry, and when they dry, I promise I will get them to you. But yeah, now you see why everybody was obsessed with Yellowstone, right? I actually have somebody that I've started calling like Yellowstone, so the jury's still out to see if it's like legitimately a Yellowstone kind of person, but that's my nickname right now for somebody. These little stars, y'all, I will tell y'all that even when I did that first one, the little stars are hard to, like, they cut, but they don't all want to stay on there. So I did not have the patience, I know y'all are shocked at that, to recut or fight with the little stars. So my thought was, if the stars come off, then they just come off. So thought they're not a big enough part of the design for me. But of course, I was making that cup for myself too. So if I was making it for somebody else, I probably would be a little more careful. I will tell you that these two pieces right here are the hardest, or the going to take the longest. Speaking from experience, all the other stuff does not take that long. This, however, does, because you can't see it good enough, right? Because it's all those little teeny little pieces in there. And y'all, hold on just a second. Let me see if I can grab my glasses in here if y'all don't mind. Oh, I don't know what I did with them. Well, I don't know where they went. And y'all know what I forgot, all y'all TikToker people that were on there last night, I didn't even have the radio on, and I forgot I could have it on there. I guess if you're gonna share it though, it's probably not. If you're gonna, I guess if you're gonna share it somewhere else, you still can't have it on there. Has anyone called dibs on this one? No, they have not. So, Miranda, if you would like it. The stars are actually on this one really good. Hey, Joyce. Yeah, so this little tool, I will say that was pretty genius. Okay, I don't know that I would have, I probably would have still been using my little burnishing stick, which works good. But on these little letters and stuff, this works really great. I was like, this is pretty smart. This works way better, just because you don't really need, like, you know, you just need to go right along the edges. It's more just for my issue is seeing it, y'all, on these little, you know, like figuring out where all these little letters and stars and all those little things are. So I'm probably not going to be very entertaining. I feel like this is going to be another one of those like, y'all are going to be bored. Like, I wish I had an interesting story to tell. The only thing that's exciting that happened since last night was, I mean, I got all my pictures, but I got cotton candy grapes. That was the main thing. What is the name of the tool you're using? Jackie, I really don't know. It is, like, it came in a set. They're like, I want to say they're clay tools. I can pull it up. I have them linked to my, they come in a set of like 10. And I've been asked this question before, so I probably should know the answer to this by now. I should have already looked it up. One of y'all will probably have an answer by the time I get over here. By the time my iPad starts working fast. No, that's not what I want. Tools for tumblers. They are silicone clay sculpting tools, and I got them in a 10-piece set, modeling dotting tool, and it was $8.99 for 10 pieces. So thank you. I knew one of y'all had probably already answered it. Yeah, but so like I like using my, you know, like I use this tip to do when I'm swirling my micas on the cups, but I've never really used that for anything. But it came with like all this came in a, like I have 5, there was 5 of these and 5 of these, different shapes and sizes, and they all came together. But it does work perfect for like all these little letters and all, like how intricate some of these are. It like makes the foils wait. I mean, I know y'all are gonna sit here and watch me tonight and not think it is, but if I was trying to do that with that little stick, it would, I'd be here till, we'd be here till midnight again, y'all. So I'm going to try to like pay attention and read comments so y'all aren't totally bored just sitting here watching me do this. So let's see, what did we talk about today? So Julie and Leona and Tessa, well, Tessa wasn't really in there. Kathleen were having a conversation about makeup. I just tried the Tarte Shape Tape Cloud coverage, and I actually really like it. I'm surprised. I mean, I don't know why. I just have never used their foundation, but I do like it. I do like it. I needed to try something different, so I did my research to try to figure out what might some different options be. Yeah, so I can't, it's hard to find out where those little stars are. But when you go over it with just this little tool, it gets right down in those little stars where I don't have to kind of like dig around for them. It's more just knowing where they are. We'll make this a question and answer. Did you find the tumbler that you were working on until midnight? Did you finish the tumbler that I was working on? Oh, yes, it is. Hey, Julie Rose. Julie was a rock star again last night, y'all, moderating for me. Kicking the trolls out. Yes, I did finish that one. Finally, I think. I got, yes, it is finished and it's sitting over there and I cleaned it today. So I'm going to give one of them away because I have two of them I had two of them that I did. So, before we get off here tonight, I'm going to pick a winner. How about that? So, this will be somebody that's here tonight. You don't have to be present. I'll just go back through the comments. How about that? Because if I don't do it, I'll probably forget. And it's actually been finished because I was going to bring it to CultureCon last week and I forgot. I really want my other glasses because I can't see very good under these. I need my little reader so I can see y'all and I can see this, but I have no idea what I did with them. They must be, I don't know. So yes, I'm glad you asked. I will give it away tonight because I've been meaning to do that. And then I've got a bunch of stuff to mail this week. And then I've got the Peachy palette. I'm going to post that too about the giveaway with the Peachy palette. We'll give that away. And then I need to talk to Miss April at the Vinyl Cottage about her. She's having a like big grand opening. I need to find out the Scoopy Scoop. I haven't talked to her. I was going to go by there this week and just kind of check in with them. And I just didn't have time. I don't even think I've been to that side of town for anything. But the farthest I've gone is right up the block to the old Aldi grocery store. What does the little roses and dogs do on TikTok? I'm not TikTok. So when they send like coins, you can pick what little gift you want to send. So when she sent the little corgi last night and it wagged his little tail, that was so freaking cute. She was like sending coins, and then like whoever's doing the live, like if I'm watching a live, like you can buy a pack of coins or whatever, and then you just like send gifts to the person that's doing the live. And then I get the little gifts, and then you trade the gifts in for dollars. So, thank you to everybody who gifted last night. And they call them diamonds, I think, because when I go back on there and look, and I really try to go back on there and look at the analytics of like how many people were on there, how many new followers did I get from going live. You know, like you gotta look at it as like return on your investment here, right? Like how many followers, how many people watch. You know, just trying to get like my analytics. You know, what time, how long they watch, all that stuff. And it shows up as diamonds. So, but from my research that I can tell is that the diamond is like the coins and the gifts. But I think it's so fun. And then like, you know, you can do all kinds of stuff. I see them like putting hats and glasses Because I watched that DJ Rhodes or whatever he is. He has like the best, like on Friday and Saturday nights, he goes live DJing, and I mean, there's no telling how much money he makes because people are constantly like giving him, because he is so good. He like mashes up the best songs, and I'll just have him on like while I'm doing stuff, and like have him sitting over there playing, really just to listen to the music, and I'm sure it doesn't hurt too that he's like a good, like he's like a cute guy. He's not my type, but he's a cute guy, and you could see like, because he's always like, "No, I'm married," so you could like, I don't read the comments on his because I'm usually not watching, but you could tell that like all the girls must like him. But yeah, so he gets like, they put hats and sunglasses and all that kind of stuff on him. Yeah, same thing, Tina. It's just like, I guess in the corner, like at the bottom. Like, if I'm watching somebody else's live, you have to buy the coins ahead of time. But you go on there and, like, tap, 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 and so it sends the coins, and you can, like, pick a gift. Like, you can send a rose. So they're all the same, like, the roses, the hearts, the flowers, the hats, the glasses, the crayons, I think, the dog, all that stuff is. So, Tessa, yes, you love him. I know, everybody does. I mean, I love his music. Leon, I know, right? He is really good. He's not my speed of man, is all I'm saying. But I can tell that the girls like him. Have you ever had to remove the double-sided tape from your tumbler? Yes, you just pull it off. I've removed a lot of them. I put one of them on upside down, and then that I just pulled it off yesterday, that teeth, which y'all thought was teeth or cats or whatever, it was supposed to be a drip. Literally where the seam is, just pick up the edge of it with your weeding tool or whatever, and it'll peel. You can peel the whole thing off. Now, like, obviously, I had not epoxied any of that. I just didn't like the way it looked, and I was not going to waste my epoxy on it. So, yeah, you can just pull it off. But, yeah, he is good. I like to listen to him. And he has good mashups. And he posts them on Instagram, too. I heard him the other night saying that he, to follow his Instagram or whatever. But somebody asked me the other night, because I always am just, like, I'm sitting here listening. Somebody asked me the other night if he would travel, because he's like, "Oh, you want to know if I'll travel?" And he's like, "Well, it just depends, I'm like, there's no telling how much he probably can charge right now to, like, go DJ a party. Like, I think he's gotten pretty popular. But I hear him say all the time, "No, I'm married. Yes, I'm happily married. I have kids." He is good. I'd watch him every night. What's the DJ's name? It's DJ Rhodes, I think. Isn't that right? Y'all that watch him on here too. The brand you have isn't removing very easily. Oh, dang. So, yeah, the Higo may help that pull off. Mine was pretty easy. I just, like, peeled the corner up and just kind of tugged on it a little bit, and it pulled up fairly easy. Yeah, I think it's DJ Rhodes or something, y'all. I don't know. Let me go on here and see if he's live. I don't think he'll be live right now. Of course, who's on my dang For You page? Same person. I'm like, I don't know how this person gets on my For You page. Every time I open it up, first thing up there. No, Mrs. Dutchy is live. Let's see. DJ Eric Rhodes. ERICRHODES. DJ Eric Rhodes. He's so good, y'all. He has 524,000 followers. That's a lot. And he's not verified. Somebody asked me the other day how I was not verified. I was like, I don't even know how you get verified on TikTok. Is that a thing? But if he's not, then I'm sure not even close. No, he's not live, but I just Googled him. And here's his little thing. Look, I'm being nice. I share his little thing over here. I'll share y'all his little TikTok with y'all. Yeah, DJ Eric Rhodes. He's cute. He is cute. I mean, I guess he's cute. He looks so young to me. He's no Kevin Costner is all I'm saying, y'all. has a cute personality. I guess that's what I think about him. Like, he's real, like, entertaining to watch, you know. Because he's like, oh, imagine you're out on the dance floor and you're with your girl. You know, like, he, like, commentates, which I think is, like, cute. Yeah, no Tessa. He's no Kevin Costner. Don't make no mistake. Yeah, see, I like this, y'all. Where you just, and it like rubs up against where the little seam. You know, you don't know what I'm talking about. Like, you can feel that it rubs up where the letters are sticking up, and it just goes down there really easy. I like that. Because obviously y'all can see it sticking in the main part, but right up on the edges and stuff. But what night do you go live on TikTok? I didn't see your comment, Eric. I'm sorry. I've been doing Saturdays at 7. And right now that's probably all. I mean, y'all are gonna get there. Y'all are gonna get sick of seeing me live all the time. Y'all, I mean, so I'm trying not to like do overkill here, y'all. So that's the only reason that I'm like stick to Saturday nights. Because, you know, like, y'all really would be bored to see a lot of my days. Like, when I'm editing videos and stuff all day, that'd be, like, boring, you know. It'd be about like this. It'd be, like, about watching paint dry. You will never catch a live on TikTok. You're in church. On Saturday nights. I was sad missing them, but always catch the real. Well, Alexis, you're so sweet. Y'all are always so sweet to watch. I mean, I just don't want to like burn you out on me. I'm really trying to think of anything interesting. I mean, this going on. I had a conversation. I had a call today with somebody that's looking at investing in a skincare company, and wanted to like get my opinion. And then, funny enough, so I will say this. I don't think he would care for me telling this because I'm not gonna say the company name or anything right now. But so they want to get me the product to like try it and see. I was like, yeah, I'll try it and see. And and it was created by like a dermatologist, and they just don't market it, or you know, like they're not marketers, they're not salespeople. If this is Hello Dolly, sorry, Tina. I saw her, somebody else. Okay, what was my point of telling you all this story? I'm not multitasking very good tonight. Oh, so they asked, so they were going through all the financials with the two owners of the company, the two founders of the company, and they were asking all about their financial stuff. And so he tells me that, he said, well, have you ever tried to put your product, you know, like how are y'all marketing or whatever, and have y'all ever tried to put your product instead of like actual marketing the product in the hands of influencers? And they were like, oh no, we hired a marketing manager, and so I think they'd already said that they hired a marketing manager, and their marketing manager said, oh no, you can't do that with influencers. They charge like $50,000 up front. And he just busted out laughing. And he's like, that's when he calls me and he's like, are you charging $50,000 up front? I was like, no, am I missing the boat? Like, maybe I should be. And I was like, you tell them they're absolutely wrong. Like, yeah, maybe like, what's the Giselle, just like Tom Brady's wife. I'm like, yeah, those probably people are charging $50,000 up front. I was like, but there's a lot of other influencers that you can get your product in their hand that are not getting paid $50,000 a month. I was like, that's the most absurd thing I've ever heard. And so I said, but if that's the truth, you need to do some research here. So that was like a funny, I was just like, no. I make working with fools so easy. Oh, you're so, well, it's that, I mean, these really, don't be nervous. On these cat scratch sheets, y'all, they just stick. So, I mean, y'all can see I'm not doing anything special. this little tool just goes right up against all those little letters. This is more just time consuming for me. And then if y'all were on the TikTok the other night, y'all were on here the other day, I was telling that I did talk to my friend Chris Toddy and told him that my Facebook group was talking about, so were your ears burning, buddy? And I said, my Facebook group, they were talking about Hottie Toddy. And he said, oh, they must have been talking about, that must have been another Chris. I was like, shut up. I'm like, no, they described you. And we were all talking about the same person. And I was like, what are you doing now? And he's like, oh, I'm just running around North Carolina and trying to, and so basically he's still doing the hoop thing, but if he's got other projects, he did not divulge what they are. He's like, I'm not on Facebook, but if I was, I'd come join your Facebook group. I said, well, maybe you and I need to partner up and you do a backyard takeover and I'll do a craft room takeover. And then he told me when it was he did that show, I was like, oh, I can't believe it's been that long. It's like in the early 2000s. I was like, that wasn't long after we graduated from Alabama. I'm getting there, y'all. Hang tight. These two are the worst ones. This one and the one that has the best dutton on it. Just because all those little letters. Everything else goes pretty fast. And then I've got another template I'm going to do this week. So this will be fun. Sometime this week, I'm going to try to fit it in. I don't like how that little place right there played out. Yeah, so make sure I got it all on there. I have to go back and look and make sure that. And look, y'all, now it's right here, and you could go and you could put that on a cup, on a white cup or whatever, right? And you have the outline of that. That'd be kind of cool too. All right, Shamika, good night. Hey, Cindy Lulu. Did you start? No, I haven't started the Alabama one. No, and I probably won't this week, just because I'm doing one of the Duncan's Custom Airbrush ones this week too. So I probably won't get to the Alabama one. I had good ideas, you know. Maybe Mom, if she comes up here Wednesday and she wants to work on hydro dipping, y'all can just watch her hydro dip, and I'll sit over here and I'll work on an Alabama template or something. I didn't even look. Is Hello Dolly in stock? You were just about to say you need to cut that out and put something. I know, right? It needs to go like on a. I mean, like I don't have anything right here, but like say this was white, like that would be. I know, right? Yeah, and then you could actually go back in, right, and like blend your foils. Like, say you cut it out, put it on there, and then actually go back with like extra Hello Dolly and like blend it out. Yeah, good idea. Because remember we did that one night? Remember when I did the little flamingos and stuff? No, ma'am, not in stock. Will be next week. Okay, sorry. I knew. I just, if I didn't ask, I was going to get asked. So I was trying to get ahead of the game. The gold looks great with that. Gold looks great with it. And then I think I'm going to do, so last time I used the Jaguar for the center of the spots. the Distressed Jaguar Stormy Night for the outside of the spots. And then I use this soft suede, I think. Is that what you call it, Cindy? They can use Bright Leopard, and I'll be adding that back this week. Okay, so Bright Leopard. And then Hello Dolly will be back in stock this week. And then I think this is soft suede I use as the outline on the yellow. But I kind of was thinking that maybe I'd switch one of them up, because this one looks kind of cool too, to bring in some of the colors. So but I do like the way it looked last time, but I don't know. What do you think about it? Sasha, can you put me down? So I'm not doing orders like that anymore, Sasha. But I'm gonna have runs of them, and they're gonna be on the website, and they should go up. I'm trying to have them done by noon tomorrow. I know I'm gonna use that one. I'm just trying to decide where I'm gonna use it, because I really like how the leopard spots did on the other one, because they're kind of like look muted. So I think I'll use it to outline the yellow, maybe. I mean the yellow, the Y's. So I think that's kind of gonna be my plan. You didn't miss anything. I just finished up that little thing. But yeah, so I'm just gonna have from now on, instead of me taking orders and invoicing everybody, which the last ones that I did, those invoices will go out because I got all those finished. But from now on, they'll just be on the website, and if I have stock of something, I have it, and then I'll try to keep the stock in of other stuff, like keeps a run of sizes or whatever. So yeah, okay, this one is not very fun. So this one, the outside gets picked off here. Cindy, I haven't shown them. Oh, I'll pull up that thing right now. I'm gonna show them your Dixie delinquent thing here in just a second. Let me pull this off, and then I'll pull it up and show you on my iPad. I was wondering if I wanted to use that one on here, is what I'm sitting here thinking about, y'all. Because it was kind of hard to see with the Hello Dolly, but I don't know that that one would make that much difference. What double-sided adhesive? I'm using the Eden cat scratch sheets. And these are the ones that I've been using, and I just happened to like order them the first time, and I got lucky, I guess, because they said that they're not that all cat scratch sheets are not created the same. I just read the reviews and ordered these, and they worked for me, so I've just kind of stuck with them. You're sitting here making shirts for your team and grandbabies. I know, Cindy made a cute shirt earlier, y'all, for her daughter, and she used the Chroma Shift foils on it. And then, I don't know if I do have a t-shirt. Well, y'all saw the leopard one that has the Be Kind and Be Quiet on it. But then I also did a Dixie Darlins, like a boat neck, kind of like a stone color as well. That I did with the Hello Dolly foils. Yeah, so it is the cat scratch sheets. Y'all. And then Cindy, somebody asked earlier about invoices. I think it was Shamika, and she's already gotten off of here. But so Do you want to have the conversation offline, or did you just pretty much decide you're going to try to send out an email and then they go shop that way? Yeah, well, and you know what, Meg? Cindy should come when you come. Y'all should both have a road trip. And when you come, Meg, Cindy drives down. Okay, I don't know that this is going to show up any better, but I kind of want to mix it up a little bit. But I don't think this is going to show up any better. But don't you think it'd be kind of cool to do this one over here? So one of them is Hello Dolly, and then one of them is this, because they look very similar. By the colors. But I don't know that it's going to... I'm going to do it. So... I think it's going to be cool. You ordered the heat press you have on your Amazon. It is huge. Yeah, Laura, I'm going for it. I'm going to try it. Because I haven't used this one, so... Now's the time. No time like the present, girlfriends. Yeah, so that way, because like on the original one, right? Like... That one did fine, but this one was like kind of hard to read the words, and so I was like, I'm just gonna mix it up a little bit. We'll mix it up a little bit tonight. Yeah, so this one's really fun because it has all these little barbed wire pieces on it. Cindy, you never sent me, we were talking about something, and you said you were going to send me your favorites. And I was like, Not like you don't have anything going on, y'all. She's been cleaning up her shop, and she went and bought a countertop today. So the girls can get to work in the old shop. Cutting foils when the new machine comes in. Sorry, y'all. Okay. What adhesive do I use for my foils? So this right here is the cat scratch sheets, but then I use the Southern Belle glitter adhesive. The majority of the times I either use that. If she's been out of that, I use the Deco Foil Duo. This comes in a little container that looks just like the same thing. Hey, Sue. Miss Sue. I'll see you just pop on there. So I said Cindy that I told Cindy that I said last night on TikTok that then once she gets this machine, her turnaround time will be faster, and which means the inventory will be uploaded more often. So she's been working a little booty off. I know, yeah, y'all got questions. It's going to be real boring here. I may not make it the 5 hours tonight. Actually, it didn't take me that long to do the other Yellowstone one. I don't know what I was sitting here doing something else that night, listening to something or watching something, or I need y'all to give me TV shows because I'm out of TV shows again. You just placed your first order with Southern Belle Glitter last night. Super excited to get them. You will love them. You will love them. Somebody asked me to do another tutorial on shirts, but I don't know what y'all would want to see. I'm just working on this Yellowstone template, see? Yes, you do. You work like crazy, I swear. I know y'all do. Y'all work your little booties off. I was talking about it on TikTok last night. I don't think you listened to a lot of that. I mean, granted, you had other stuff going on. And I don't expect you to. But I was saying that, like, we talk on the phone all the time because we run about the same hours. Last night you was sleeping, though, I'm sure, by the time I went to bed. because I almost texted you and I was like, it's a little late for that tonight. You forgot to use your discount. Oh, I forgot you sent me that message, Erica. I'm out of shows also. I finished Ozark. I know, I'm caught up on Ozark too. I have nothing. Last night, what did I watch? Oh, I watched that movie. Oh, what's the movie where the girls go? It's the girl that used to be on Saturday Night Live. Two of the girls used to be on Saturday Night Live, and they go on some weekend, and then I fell asleep. I didn't even finish it. When you rhinestone your cup, was it on top of vinyl? If you did you epoxy? Pieces of Her. I watched that. I did watch Pieces of Her. It was good. I did not, no, it wasn't over vinyl, it was over paint, but the people that do it over vinyl don't epoxy in between. You just put it right over the vinyl. The second part of it airs on Netflix at the end of the month. Ooh, okay, good to know. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I rewatched Bosch. No, not Bosch. What's the one with Billy Bob Thornton where he's the attorney? Goliath. I rewatched that. I've already seen it, but I don't think I've seen the end of the last season. Because I remember watching and so I rewatched the whole season, or the last 2 seasons really, and I was like, I think this is why I quit watching it, because it got a little like, there was like it's like one of them they opened and they were doing like a musical. I'm like, what? Like, this went off the rails really fast. So yeah, I'm out of shows, y'all. So if y'all got any Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, anything, I'm desperate for something to put on at night to like entertain me in the background. What's the name of the foil? I don't even know what the name of it is. Cindy, what's the name of this foil? Because I wasn't going to use it, and I kind of decided the last minute because I was using Hello Dolly. I'm sure by the time I look it up, one of y'all will have already like. So good question, Carrie, because nobody, it had not been answered yet or asked. Foils. That coffee date would be cool too. And I don't know that I have that, Cindy. I'm not 100%. Maybe it's here and I just don't. It looks different in person. Bronze snakeskin. Thank you. Yeah, that coffee. Like, I'm pretty sure that's Stormy too. Yeah, I had 2 things of Stormy, but I don't think I have coffee date. Because somebody asked me about that last night. Maybe I'm just looking at it wrong. You do hear my dog snoring. She's right up under the table, and she's snoring. Yeah, she's snoring right up under here. I fed her and took him outside right before we came live, and so she's good to go now for a little while. And I have a little thin bed. I don't know why in the world she wants to get on that little thin bed when she's like, they take over my furniture, y'all. I'm not proud to say, probably, but yeah, she likes to be right up here under me. I think maybe it's because she's not here anymore. So you're not going crazy, Cindy. You are hearing her snoring. Right there. I would turn some music on, but Facebook might shut me down. So I'm not going to refrain. This has got a lot of little curly cues in this sort of sweet sort of Beth Dutton. I saw somebody on Taylor's page the other day that did one, and they did it with all micas. I was like, that's interesting. I didn't really pay too close attention. I just saw the thing and I kind of like tapped on it. And he was saying that like I guess he has a VIP group, and the people in his VIP group get the templates first, or they get access to them or whatever. And I meant to actually go back and look at it because I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. You missed the first part of live. We haven't missed much. We're just working on that's how much you missed. Hello, Dolly. I had to put this on there. Where did you find that? The template is from Kayla's Custom Designs. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I feel bad. I should know this by now. Because she's been so sweet. I should actually pull up the link. Let me see if I can find it on here. Kayla's Custom Designs. I'm gonna like put it in the comments too, just so it'll be there. Because she has a lot of templates. That's where I ended up. I bought an Alabama one too. It won't let me comment when I click on the live. I forget, y'all. And while I'm here, let me pull up the little text message from Cindy Lulu with her little Dixie Darlins Delinquents. So y'all don't even probably know this, but she made you a custom one. Yeah, so Erica, so that night after I was talking about it on here, you think she's having a sale right now, maybe. Sweet. I know I bought several of hers anyway. Yeah, and then you just cut it on your Cricut. And she has them sized, but I think hers was maybe a little bit smaller than what I normally use. And so I did a 9.35 by 8.1 because it seems like hers was 9.3 by 8.3 or something like that. So I changed it to 9.35 by 8 by 1 for the this is a 20 ounce skinny straight from Craft Haven. And I cut it on the minus paper setting. Mom and Cindy are having their little love affair. Yes, I did spray paint it. I just spray painted it white because I'm going to put white glitter on it. Like, this is the one I did. I'm going to put white glitter on it. And so I went ahead and spray painted the face white. You wouldn't have to. Okay, so y'all don't know that Cindy's hand letters. This is what she sits there and does at night to, like, de-stress, I guess. I'm making that up. But so here's a little Dixie Darlins Delinquents that Cindy hand lettered for everybody, for me. So I can put it on a shirt for the Dixie Darlins Delinquents. But now we need Divas, Darlins, and Delinquents. We're gonna have. I need a. Cindy, you're so funny. I need a. Now I need a Divas, the Dixie Darlin Divas. So I know, isn't it cute, y'all? She did so good. She's so sweet. And of course it has to be foiled. Oh man. That's like a no-brainer. I was trying to get back in the group, but it wasn't like taking me back, y'all. You will wear that everywhere. I know, isn't that cute? She just play. I'm not good. Yes, she is good, y'all. So, look, she tries to tell me. I'm like, no, I could not do that. That's not my gift. I'll leave that to you hand lettering people that can really do that. And she wanted me to get Stephanie to do it. I was like, no. I was like, I want you to do it. I was like, I use Stephanie's stuff too. Because I've seen the stuff she does. She sends me stuff from time to time that she's playing with. Or we'll be FaceTiming and she'll be playing with stuff and she'll show me. I know. Okay, now the Dixie Darlin Delinquent people. Do y'all want t-shirts or do y'all want a long sleeve? That was my next, that was the next order of business. Because I've got a vintage blue and pink long sleeve. That's like that corduroy kind of thing, but it's not the cropped one that I always wear. It's the longer one. If y'all remember, I did one with foils on it, and it was pink. And both. Y'all both. Y'all t-shirts. Tina says t-shirts. Y'all are funny. And then we're gonna have to have a Dixie Dudes at some point because our precious men in here will get offended when I say stuff about girls and don't include them. I'm like, well, it's just kind of like when you say you guys. You're like, it's not really necessarily like guys. It's just a general term. It's encompassing everybody. So I'm trying to be more careful that I don't I don't leave them out. And she's really good in Procreate too, y'all. And I'm trying to get her to teach me. We were supposed to have a little lesson when we were at CultureCon, but time was not on our side to get stuff done there. So, Cindy, you kept calling that a blue shirt. You kept saying the picture with the blue shirt, but I think it's denim. Is that what you're talking about? Or it's like an off-the-shoulder thing? Sorry, y'all. I'm digressing here. Because Cindy's seen all the pictures that I got done, or all, not all of them, but a lot of them. And so she was trying to tell me what her favorite was. When she kept on blue shirt, I was like, what blue shirt? I was like, there's one with the blue background, but it's not with the blue shirt. But I think it just dawned on me that I think you were talking about a blue. There's a denim shirt in there, which I guess looks blue. Yes, the denim one. Yeah, but there's that's the one I was like, made me sit on the pavement, and it was freezing outside too at that point in time. It was early in the morning yesterday. That's funny. I went crazy about those, but yeah, this isn't hard. It just takes a long time. You get frustrated with Procreate. Well, I just don't know anything about it. And so she'll ask me questions about, you know, like, I'm like, I don't even know where to get the brushes. I mean, she's told me and stuff. But, like, I just don't know. I need just like a quick little, I need a quick little tutorial. I mean, I guess I probably do need to get on YouTube and, like, watch some tutorials. And it would make more sense to me. But I'm just like, I don't know anything about it. I'm going to learn, though. I'm going to get my Procreate self together if I don't do anything else. Not this week, but... So, do Dixie delinquents have a foil of choice that they would like used? Tessa, the one you saw. Thank you. Y'all are sweet. I'll post them. I was kind of waiting because I want to get the one, you know, like I did like 3 different Dixie Darlins shirts too. And so I'd rather, like, y'all see those, you know, like, that's more probably appropriate, but I just think he's so freaking good. Like, for him to have that foresight of, like, just, like, the all-black background, just, like, how he sees things. I'm like, that you can't teach people that. That's what I told him. I was like, that's just, like, you know, I think that's why we have so much fun together. Just because, like, we'll talk about editing stuff and, you know, just crafts in general, just art in general, right? I'm like, that's just what he has, that eye that you can't teach things, and I can't see it. So when he's taking pictures, he'll tell me to do stuff, and I'm like, I don't know why you're asking me to do this, but I know you have a vision for it, so I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, where to get the template? The template I posted in the comments just a little while ago is kaylascustomdesigns.com, and this little tool is a dotting tool. And like, I think it's called a clay dotting tool. It has a silicone tip on one end, and then it just has this little dot right here. And Miss Caitlin that told us about using it, and I was like, genius. It goes right down. I mean, y'all can see. So obviously the foils are sticking to the main part of it, but all those little pieces, like where it doesn't want to go right up against the edge of those things, right? So I just kind of, you kind of just have to, like, I'm really just kind of like outlining like every little letter where it'll lay right down on, you know. Like, see, it'll stick to all of it, but you can see how it doesn't lay, like the lines aren't perfectly laid up against where the, you know, where the top sheet is on the other color, like where I'm going to pull it off and put the other color. So I just kind of have to run this little tool, but it's really easy to do it this way, y'all. So thank you, Kay, for that little tip, because it does make it go by so much faster. I know y'all probably don't think it is when you're sitting there watching this, but if y'all remember the night I was on here for way too long working on that cup, I thought I'd never finish it. This has made it go a lot. This makes it go a lot faster. This is the worst one. After this, when I go to the other things, it's not that bad. Like the leopard prints, those little round spots aren't that bad. But this one has all these little letters in it. So, I won't forget about you, Joel. Oh, y'all have already answered it. If you buy brushes, search for them on Etsy. Procreate has basic brushes in it already, though. I promise Procreate is so easy once you get them. Well, Cindy says it is, too. And I guess, maybe she gets hers on Creative Fabrica. Yeah, does she have brushes on there? I haven't even started looking for them. I'm not even that far. So, thank you, Haley. Yeah, I'm not that far in yet. I wish I was. And then I've been thinking about you all week, too, because I sublimated some of those ivermectin tumblers for somebody the other day because they had asked me to make some. And I was like, I got all these matte tumblers over here, and I want to do some stuff with them. If I can get Mom to retire and come up here and take off half my load, maybe I'll get to everything I want to do. Those little pieces of barbed wire, too, are not very fun. That's what like, gets me here, because you can't see them and you can't really feel them. It's kind of weird. Okay, I'm almost done with this one, y'all. And then we'll move to the leopard spots. And we'll start seeing some progress then. I did. Somebody asked about it, and I said I'm going to give it away tonight. Did you cut out the design on your cat paper? Sorry, I've been running. Yes, I did, Amy. I cut it out on that Eden cat scratch. And I did spray paint the cup white first. Obviously, you don't have to. I just wanted I knew I was going to put white glitter on it, so. There's all these little curly cues that are getting you right here. Did I see there's some award show on tonight? I thought I saw somebody in their dress. You can also get stamp brushes for patterns too. See, you're talking another language, Haley, for me now. I'm not that advanced yet. I think John Dutton needs one of these cups. And I think I need to go deliver it in person. Dixie Darlins needs to go on the road to deliver a John Dutton cup. You think it's the Grammys? Yeah, so I saw somebody, does it go on kind of easy? I struggled with making brush strokes with the foils. Yeah, no, on those cat scratch sheets, it goes on perfectly easy. It's really just the outline of the letters that I want to, like, be really straight and perfect that I'm going back over with this tool. Like, when I lay them on there, they immediately stick everywhere, but just kind of right up against where the letters are. Rip after that. I know you're a Rip fan, right? Well, Leona, you're the one that's got the Walker Hayes cup. I need you to hook me up to get the John Dutton cup to him. Maybe I should just post a completed picture and I'll tag Kevin Costner West on the Instagram. I'm like, I'm sure he doesn't really run his own Instagram. Yeah, this is, you can actually do this cup in reverse. Like, you wouldn't have to just do the, like, just put the other one on a white base or something. You could do the same thing. Like, you could just do it in reverse. It wouldn't be, like, as clean, but, like, there's your perfect little you know, like you could do this on one side and the Yellowstone thing on the other side, and it'd be pretty nice. I mean, obviously his doesn't probably need to say sort of sweet, sort of, but doesn't, but. I regress, y'all, as I'm just sitting here thinking, send him one of those new photos. You'll get somebody's attention, Mom. Is he married? Yes, he's married, Tessa. I know, and his wife is really pretty. You just got back from watching the new Marvel movie. Well, how was it? We are just doing a template. And Mom, I don't know what to think about your comment. We'll talk about that offline. Only because he edited the heck out of them. They look like it's all, I'm like, this is all you, dude. Maybe the red, once I get the red dress pictures, then. But no, he's married, Mom. I just need his doppelganger. I need his like look-alike that's single. You just got an order for a hydro dip cup. I used spray paint before. Kelly, what hydro dip paint did you use? So I use all the Magic Marble paint. Like, are you asking specific colors? Did you see? Let me see if they're dry too, y'all. They look like this, the Magic Marble swirling paints from Beach Girls Glitter. And the discount code is Kelly N10 there. Let me see if these are ready. Hold on just a second, y'all. I think because it's cold in here. They're not perfectly dry yet, but they're enough where I can take them off. So this is one of them that we did last night. And I did the, let's see, this is going to be fun. I'm trying to remember this. The mint julep, lemon chiffon, rose gold, and periwinkle is the ones I did over this last night. I have a question about tagging people online. When people say to tag them in your personal post, do they mean actually tag them or use their hashtag? I'm so awkward and feel nervous to tag someone online. So do you mean like on Facebook? Or, yeah, somebody says to tag them, I would just tag them, like when you post your stuff. I mean, I know for me, like here, I always try to say like share it in the group, or if that's what you're asking me, I'm sorry. Yeah, I would just say tag the person. He will be your forever bodyguard. I know, Mom, I know he's married for a while, but those pictures are gorgeous, even if you are mine. Well, thank you. Of course you're biased, Mom. My sweet mom, y'all. Or Instagram. Same thing. I would just tag them. Like, if I say tag somebody, I want y'all to tag me. Like, their personal or their, or Dixie Dart, you know, like, obviously mine's all in the same. But, yeah, just tag them. I wouldn't feel weird about it. The black base, I'm getting it. Hold on. They're still just a little bit tacky because they've been drying today, but I want y'all to see them, so. Yes, the black base one is freaking amazing, y'all. So this is the Opalite Chameleon and Purple Heart. Isn't that right? Purple Heart or Dragon Heart? Which one did I use? Y'all will probably know before I even find it. Yeah, Purple Heart and Opalite Chameleon, which looks like this. It's these two over a black base, y'all. Look how gorgeous that is. You can, like, see, like, all the different, there's, like, have the different shifts that it does. So, I know, isn't this gorgeous? So, I just spray painted the cup black. You can see, like, the purple, almost like a blue shade, and the pink. So, I just spray painted it black. I put Cullen, a little bit of Cullen from Feather Bear Bling in the epoxy, and did a layer of epoxy over it, and then we hydro dipped it with these two colors. So that's Dragon Heart and Opalite Chameleon. And yeah, I just hydro dipped it. So that was from last night. And then I put a coat of epoxy over it, and I'd added a little bit more color in there because I just thought it was like super, you know, like it was almost like a little galaxy look or whatever. So, and y'all can see like the swirls in it from the hydro dip last night. Yeah, this one turned out really pretty. The one before that one. Oh, the other one was, I spray painted it white, and then I did the Banff Custom Creations over it. That was one of in the leopard that was in the box. And then we hydro dipped it with those 4 colors over it. So I used periwinkle, mint julep, lemon chiffon, and rose gold. So those are the 4 colors that I did over the Banff leopard one. Amanda did the chameleon over black glitter, and it was gorgeous. Ooh, I bet it was. I didn't have, I mean, so I just did the additive and the epoxy because I didn't really have time. But y'all, like, even just sitting here doing it like this, it's like I got fingerprints on it now, but well, y'all, it shifts from pink, like, all the way around. And then, let's see. Yeah, I've had it cold in here all day, y'all, so it's like my stuff's not wanting to dry right now. This was the neon pink, the purple, and I used silver. And this was over foils. So, hey, Czar. I know, I love culling too. And I mixed up the whole thing of epoxy enough to do 4. I thought I'd mix up enough to do 5, but I didn't. And so I put culling in all of it to do over it as well. So you can kind of see, this was the one foil that was one of the new ones. And I just did it to kind of break up the pattern. So, you made hydro dipping look easy last night. Mine were always a hot mess. Vanessa, but I'm telling you, with these paints, because I've messed up a bunch of cups hydro dipping with spray paint and those marabou paints. With these, I have not messed up one yet. I almost got the neon one messed up last night. But they're so easy, really. It's not me, I promise. It's the paints. And then this is the one I did with all the neons. So I used the yellow, the green, the blue, the purple passion, the pink, and the orange. So there you go. And this one, I got my little things down. I got a little foamy that's down in there. So I'll try not to touch this one very much. But they are Magic Marble Swirling Paints from Beach Girls Glitter. If Mama DD can do it, anybody can do it. Mom, you're so funny. Mom acts like she's not crafty, y'all. She is crafty. And then the green one I did, if y'all were on here earlier, this one I did with some of the patinas colors. Beach Girls Glitters, discount code Kelly N10. Let's see. Yeah, so this one I used there's a patina copper, and I used California Raisin. Yeah, I was going to use Verde Patina. I used gold. There's a gold and a California Raisin. I think those were the 3 that I used on this one last night. Which they look a little bit different once you get them. They're not shaking up right now. And then also I used this, let's see, on one of those I used the silver too. I don't think I showed that. There's a silver glitter, and I really like that. Like the silver glitter kind of breaks it up a little bit. It almost acts like a clear that has a little glitter in it. So, anyway, and then that was the patina and the California Raisin and the gold. I did over that glitter base. I think that was Feelin' Lucky is the name of that one. So, yeah, they turned out really pretty. I was happy with them, especially I got over epoxy over them. I was like, really pretty. So, okay, there's 2 these little letters, y'all. Keep thinking I get them all, and then as soon as I take it off, I see another one that I missed. And I'm trying to do it right on the little thing, so I'll have this, like this won't get messed up, where if I would have put that on a cup, then you have that little part. So, okay. I think I got it now. So, yep, so that is the, it's hard to see in the light, y'all. What did you say, the bronze snake skin? So, yeah, I think you can see that better now. I like that one better. I'm glad I did that one on there. Because you can see, last time I did it with the Hello Dolly, and it was hard to read the words. This one, you can read the words a lot better. So, the one in your hand, what was the base color before you dipped? The neon one or the green one? I'm sorry, y'all's comment sometimes it's later than what I see. Chris, you asked about the one in your hand. Was that the neon one was just a white spray paint, and I did a layer of epoxy over it, and then I dipped it on top of it. And then the purple and pink one was the neon. Yep, so that was just a white spray paint. And I added a little bit of color into the epoxy. And I did a quick layer of epoxy. And then we hydro dipped over it last night. So it was just totally white, the neon one was. Okay, then let's see. On the spot, y'all, on this one, I did the inside first, I think. Because it was easiest to do that. And this part's not that hard, y'all. It doesn't take as long as the last part did. Okay, so this is where I used the vintage cheetah. Is that what we're calling this, Cindy? So yeah, we'll do the little girl with the balloons. Because I'm not going to, I'm just, my brain's going back to that, y'all. Because I was like, I don't think I'm going to do a full tutorial, but we'll do it here one night. Yep, and y'all see how that just like, this little thing right here just runs right, or especially these, like just goes, and because of that stuff being there, it's so easy to like, like you just, this rubs right around it. So easy. Can someone in the group mind typing the name of the Hydro Dip paint Kelly mentioned earlier? Where do I get it? Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank you, Tessa, Meg, Molly. Beachgirlsglitter.com. Kelly N. Because she said, I can change the code. I was like, no, it's fine, girl. That was funny, though. Sometimes those little strings get in my way, y'all, and it doesn't want to cover it up. When some of these little templates are fine like this. Small. I woke Sugar up so y'all don't hear her snore anymore. She's over here breathing heavy, but. So I just did the inside of them like this, y'all. What are we working on? I'm doing the Yellowstone template. Hey, Danielle. The template came from Kayla's Custom Designs, and it is linked in the comment. I've messed up every hydro dip I've ever done to these paints. I know, I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. Like, it really is not. Hey, Catherine, it's not me doing anything. Those paints are really just, I mean, so easy to use. I have found too. And no, Mom, not Mama Dixie Darlins didn't do it. Anybody can do it. But I can do it with those and don't have any issues. Because I have issues too when I've done them before. And I've done a lot of my guy cups that I've done over time have been hydro dips. And I've done a whole bunch. I did a bunch of Buffalo Bills ones, and I did a bunch of Alabama ones, and I did a bunch of Auburn ones, all hydro dips. Now they were not that, like, it was like you cross your fingers and hope they're gonna work. She's working on Yellowstone Tumbler with the cat. Yes, thank you. Sorry. How are you getting that to stick like that? Oh, now I see your thing. April, I missed you too. I'm so glad you're on here. Okay, so I just said earlier you weren't here. I said, yo, I haven't even talked to April, and I got to find out, like, when she's going to open. And I had every intention by coming by there this week, and dang it, I just, like, I haven't even, like, I left today to go get groceries because I had no food here. And I was like, Mom will attest to that. She's been here this week. She had to bring me food, which you brought that chicken salad, Mom. I ate your scoop last night for supper, and then today I ate the other scoop for lunch. So our 4 scoops of chicken salad got me through. We got both of us that one night, and then that's what I, because I hadn't eaten all day yesterday. I thought I was going to be home. I didn't know I was going to be gone all day. When I got home, I was starving, and I was like, oh, that chicken salad's in there. So, yeah, I cut it on the white side, and the yellow is on the back side, right? So, like, I laid this side down on the mat, and then I cut the top side. Because this is like the silky side, it doesn't stick to my mat. You bought some CC for us to try, but we never had time. You bought CC. You bought some CC for us to try. Chicken salad? What are we talking about? You totally forgot about that. Oh, hey, Bethany. Well, you were on there last night, right? See, that's what I said. Y'all are going to get tired of me. Y'all are not even going to know where I'm live because I'm going to be live so much and y'all are going to be like, oh, I forgot. That's just Kelly again. Yeah, these cat scratch sheets. These foils stick to these cat scratch sheets like crazy. So much easier than anything else. What is she scratching? Sugar. Hey. She's like over here scrounging around on the floor, y'all, looking for something. Tape. Oh, you bought some at Culture Con. I got you. There's no time to use it. I got you. Yeah. Well, so Cindy was sweet. She bought me some of that tumbler tape, but I haven't used it either. So April, I want to. I need to know about. Are you having an open house Tuesday night? That's why I was going to come by and see you. I was like, I don't even know, y'all. I don't even know what the deal is. I haven't even talked to her. I knew y'all were crazy, so I was like, I'm not going to bug her about anything. So, don't be hollering at that baby. Well, she can't hear me. That's the only reason. As long as your inspection goes well, you'll be open Tuesday morning. Okay. Well, I'm going to be there Tuesday morning then. Hey, late to the party, but wanted to ask how your pictures turned out. Well, thank you, Trisha. They turned out really, I mean, I think, so y'all, this is where I'm funny. I mean, so my mom's seen them, ask her how she thinks, and Cindy's seen them. And Tessa and Leon, they've seen a couple of them. But Mom and Cindy have seen almost all of them. You have to ask them because I don't like to talk about myself like that. I know that sounds funny. Or maybe not, but I just, like, I think they turned out good, but I don't want to say, you know. Like, what I will say is that he is freaking amazing. And he has this vision. And, yeah, so I showed y'all some Bethany last night. And then as soon as I got off, he dumped like another 100 to me. And I was just like, and every one of them I was like, oh my gosh, like just, and it's not even, it could be anything in the picture, the way he like blurs out the background, and it's like everything in there is black except for like your skin or whatever. So what do we chop liver? No, no, I don't mean it like that, Joel. Yeah, so, I mean, his vision for stuff, and he'll ask me to do stuff, and I'm like, I don't know why you're asking me to do that, but I'm just going to go with it kind of thing, because he always just, like, he's just so freaking good. Like, I don't know, I was telling the story that it made me sad because his mom, he basically, like, that's what he wanted to do, and his mom said, no, you're going to medical school. You're going to the United States, and you're going to medical school. And he's just so talented. I mean, obviously, like, it all worked out, and he's a great doctor, and his patients, like, I mean, everybody adores him because he's amazing. But he's just so, you just wonder, like, if he would have, because I can see how talented he is. It's like, you know, we've talked about it. It's like a cup, you know, like making a cup. It's like, I say a lot of times, sometimes that, you know, like y'all ask me, like, you know, like if I look at a piece of vinyl and I can see something, I'm like, that's something that you can't really teach people to, like, see what you see. And so for me, that's how he is. Like, he can see the end result before you know, like, while he's standing there. And he, like, I mean, like, he keeps apologizing to me because it takes so long, but it's like he adjusts and adjusts and adjusts, and he'll adjust this light and that light and this light, and it's like he has to make sure everything is perfect, which is totally fine. I totally appreciate that in him, because he can see the end result and I can't. So, but we had a lot of fun. We always have a lot of fun together anyway. So now the red dress is up on the agenda next. And he took some pictures of my red dress girl. He just wanted to kind of, he had these backdrops, and he had thought about, like, doing food or something. Like, he's like, I thought it might be a one-day photograph food. He's like, but I've never used these things. But he's like, I want to see, like, just kind of, you know, playing with them. So he did photograph my red dress girl. But I haven't seen those. And then I did a bunch of them with my Dixie Darlins shirt on, and I haven't seen those either. He edited the ones that, the other ones first. So, Mom, Cindy said her favorite one was in the denim shirt where I'm looking off or something, I think. There's only a couple. There's one I was sitting on the curb, and then there was another one. But, yeah, some of them. Yeah, I showed y'all a couple last night, but the ones that I really love, and it's not because he, you know, like, he does a lot of editing, y'all. So when y'all see him, just know, like, y'all see me on here, y'all know what I really look like versus... It does make me think, like, when we see pictures in a magazine, you know, I think it's, I don't want to say the word sad or whatever, but, like, we lived in such a filtered world, because y'all, like, literally on one of them, I may post this because I think it's funny. On one of them, my hair's long. Like, he made my hair longer, and just things like that. It's like, there's just so much editing you can do that you just think, like, a lot of these people we look at, you know, they don't really look like that. And personally, I mean, yes, I know there's some beautiful people, but it's just, I don't know. Sometimes it makes me sad for, like, younger girls to, like, what they're, especially, like, nowadays where stuff is online so much versus even when we were growing up, like, just how much pressure they must feel to, like, you know, be perfect all the time. And that literally was why last night I was like, I did not put a filter on here, y'all, and I do not know how to get it off, but I won't do. I was like, I don't know what is going on with TikTok tonight, but I was like, I did not do that. And then I couldn't get it off. I was like, I don't know who said it looked like I didn't have a nose. I was like, I know. I was like, I'm trying to get it off of here. He has a vision for what he's thinking is mine. Yeah, so he totally has a vision of what all, yeah, like, there was one where he asked me to, like he was having the camera, like, say y'all know the camera, and he's like, do your arms like this, like you're reaching out at the camera, and I was like, dude, I don't know why you're asking me to do that, but I was like, I'll go with it. And so it ended up, like, turning out, you know, same thing. It's just like, he knew what he was doing. I had no clue. But we try to get together, like, I think it's usually, like, once a year usually, and he says I can read his mind. I was like, not really. I don't really read your mind. But I just, like, go with the flow, right? Like, and I said, well, doesn't everybody do that? And he's like, no. I said, well, why wouldn't they trust you? Like, you're the photographer. I said, it's like somebody coming to me and telling me how they want me to make their cup. Like, you just got to trust somebody that they, you know, to let them work their magic or whatever. And he's like, no, everybody's not easy like that. And then the last one we did, that's when he was trying to we ran out on the road in between red lights, you know, and he was talking about trying to get other people to do that. And he's like, they won't do it. I was like, what? I was like, this is fun. I was like, of course I'll run out in the middle of the road in between red lights. And, you know, and so we were taking these pictures where you're walking in the middle of the road in this really cool street. And I was like, why would somebody not do that? I was like, that is so fun. I mean, I didn't want to get hit, but I mean, just like, it was just, you know, like, just, you knew he was going to do something, like, crazy fun with them. So I have to brag on him, y'all, because he is. So y'all all go follow him. He had his little sun, he had to get his little sun charts out and, like, okay, we're going to meet at the Botanical Gardens and we're going to start on this side at so-and-so time. You're not playing around. And then Bless has already spent all day with me until 3 o'clock. Then he had to go meet somebody else and do one. And then he had to go finish charts from the day before from like his real job. And then he was up at 2 o'clock this morning editing pictures, sending them to me. I said, go to bed, dude. Okay. So some of these are like, they're not hard to see, but they are kind of hard to see a little bit. Like just figuring out where the center of the spot is. I have to. The first time I did it, I'll tell you, I sat here with the picture pulled up on there. So I can kind of see, because on the, when you go to, you know, like when you go to buy them or whatever, she has them like the color, I think it was just in black and white, but at least I could kind of tell where the spots were and stuff. So I know y'all are probably bored. Did you spray paint the cup before you put? Yes, I did. I put it on, I spray painted it white. And then these came on Amazon. They're Eden, and they're linked to my favorites things list. They're, I think it's Eden, E-D-E-N, anti-cat scratch on Amazon. And they say that they're not all created equal. I don't know, because those are the only, I bought those in the 3M ones. And the 3M ones were fine, except for, they worked fine. They just didn't hold the glitter as well. I think that's why I liked these better. Sorry, y'all. This is something I gotta respond to immediately. And then I'm just going to use the Stormy. Yeah, so what is your measurement for the 20-ounce skinny straight from Crowd Haven? The leopard template you shared. Because it's coming up a little short around the cup. Could it be because I'm using a powder-coated one? Yes, probably so. So the one, so this one I did at 9.35 by 8.1, and I had to trim a little excess off. So I know it shouldn't be short for the skinny. This is the 20-ounce skinny straight, and I trimmed, like, it always gives me like a little bit of extra over there. Yeah, 9.35 is what I've been doing, because I was doing 9.375 and it was way too long by 8.125. So I would just say, yeah, maybe you want to do the 9.375 for the powder coated one. I haven't tried a powder coated one yet. I took a bunch of them out of my car that Amy sent back with me because she didn't want to ship them home, and so I took them off her hands. And I'll try one though. But yeah, probably maybe start with the, because a lot of them come size, it seems like 9.375 by 8.125 is what I had originally written down. And then it was just hanging over too long. And so I went down to 9.35, which seems to be working better. So I'm trying to see here. It seems like, yes, there's a bunch of little places. Like when you come and do this one, y'all, hey, Joe Russell, use the 3M. I have done something wrong, but I absolutely dislike them. So, I mean, my foil stuck to it fine, because I used that, I don't know if y'all remember the night that we were on here so long, and I did the Dixie Darlins one. I did that one with the 3M, and the foils worked fine, but I didn't think that the glitter stuck as much as, I feel like the glitter sticks to this one better. So, Faith, are you saying that, do you feel like that they didn't, hey Amanda, did your foils not stick to them either? Yeah, so they got these little... I will say this is easier if you pull up the black and white picture that she has on their website if the first time you do it. It's the glitter. Yeah, I see. I couldn't get the glitter to go. I couldn't really get the glitter to... I mean, it's stuck, but I feel like it sticks to the cat scratch ones better. So, you had to take your doggies for cheeseburgers. We listened to y'all the way to Haley. That's so funny. Wait a minute. You had to take your dog to get cheeseburgers. You gotta expand on this. I gotta know more about this. Taking your dog to get cheeseburgers. I need some scoop on this. What kind of dogs are these? Where are we going to get cheeseburgers? Mine is, she wandered around to get some water, and now it sounds like she's back up under the table breathing heavy. Like she's huffing. Yeah, so the full, yeah, I didn't think that, I mean, the glitter stuck, but I didn't think it stuck very well. Y'all knew immediately what my thought process was. And then, so I feel like I have, somebody asked this question earlier too in the group this week, and I just have, this week, I don't know, I kept getting sidetracked from stuff. I was kind of on a mission for all these tutorials. About the glittering on the cup or glittering before you put it on the cup. And I mean, I guess I should just try it for y'all, but I feel like I was like, I feel like after Lauren did it, I didn't really need to try it because I feel like she basically said in her tutorial that it was harder to glitter off the cup. I just don't, like, I would be scared. Like if I glittered that, took all that time to glitter it and then tried to put it on the cup and it got messed up, I'd be so mad. So, but I guess it would really be no different than my stupid little tooth thing that I had to rip off anyway, but still. So, and I really haven't glittered a full cup either, right? So, I don't know. Like done a full glitter template. And I don't know that I will, really. It actually is, I'm sure, I don't know, it depends on how detailed you get it, but I'm sure, like if I did this with glitter, it'd probably be a lot less work. But you see, it doesn't make, I mean, at least it moves, like, it's just those letters really mainly that take so long. But I do like that we did the bronze snake skin. I'm really happy with that. That was a good decision tonight. I'm glad that y'all like said, hey, go do that because it does. It definitely shows up better. That sort of sweet, sort of Beth did. Everyone he watched said they prefer glittering on the cup, on the top or on the, yeah, on the cup. Yeah, I don't, well, I mean, I just remember seeing hers and you could see the crease in it and I was like, I would be so mad. Like that would frustrate the heck out of me. So I would just think that it'd be harder to transfer because you're taking, you know, you're like taking half of the, you know, the sticky, you're taking like half of that off, right? Like of the stiffness of it. So to me, it's like, I would rather keep it all intact and do it that way. But like I said, I haven't glittered a full one, so. Okay, if I got all my little spots, let me go back and double check myself here, y'all. Nope, I got a big one right there. There's a big one right there. And you'll see me do my first all full. So the other one I'm doing this week, it's not gonna have any glitter on it. So they said it's too messy to off the cup and harder to make sure your colors are seam match. See, I didn't even think about the seams on that. Yeah, that would be hard. Because I will say that, you know, like when you do your seam here, like see it, like y'all see this. So, well, it's hard to see. I'm trying to get it where y'all can see it. So see how this one like wants to cut off at the seam? So what I do is I go in with my craft knife right there and I just finish that off. So like just kind of, you know, like cut the little circle right there like it should be. So it doesn't look like it's the seam, right? So even if it's just like a little bitty slit. So see how like, let's see, that right there was going to be just like flat against the seam. So just round that off on the edge and then you can, so that's one thing that if you do it on the cup, you can kind of go back and tweak those little areas right there where it helps you see not this, you know, like where you can, where it helps not see the seam is what I'm trying to say. So I found, yeah, so I didn't even think about that. That, I mean, yeah, because once you get it glitter, there's not really anything you can do. This is not this is vintage cheetah. Vintage cheetah? I think it's vintage cheetah. Vintage cheetah or vintage leopard. Okay, so your dogs are both rescues. The newest rescue we got in January. One eats ice cream every morning, and the other eats a double cheeseburger and chicken sandwich. My grandmother has spoiled them completely. That is so funny. That is too funny. That's cute, though. Well, y'all are so sweet to take them to get their cheeseburgers. Yeah, so, I mean, to me, I found it's easier to, like, that kind of stuff you can kind of, you know, you can touch that kind of stuff up where to make it where you can't see it as bad. And I've done that on several of them. And I like that. Okay, I think I got all my spots now, y'all. I don't know what that one's doing right there. Oh, that's just the outside spot, okay. Okay. Yeah, on the original I used Hello Dolly, and this time I used the broad snake skin on that. So that's what I was saying earlier. If y'all weren't on here earlier, I think this one, like this one did better. Like Hello Dolly on that one's fine, but on this one I like the bronze snake skin because it's darker. So then I'm going to use Stormy Night for the outside, which is this one right here. I didn't want to use a solid black. I wanted to use a black with a little bit of silver in it. To kind of tie everything in together. So yeah, we'll plan on Wednesday night. Mama Dee Dee will be up here. Maybe we'll see if we can get her up here hydro dipping. Yep. So that's the Stormy Night, the vintage cheetah, I think, and then what? Wait a minute. What's wrong? What do you mean? What's wrong, Cindy? What's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with me that I know of. Is it? All right, what are you talking about? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, what now? Procreate is not user-friendly. I was a little disappointed. I missed that. I missed Tessa saying that. Sorry. I'm behind on comments, y'all. Sorry. Dang right, there isn't. Wait, what? I'm so lost right now, Cindy. I'm lost. Are the comments late and they've been on there? I'm lost. Y'all gotta clue me in. I must have missed the whole conversation or something. where's Jen at tonight? What's she doing tonight for her birthday? Tell her I said happy birthday. And then I need to order. I want to snag some of her if she's got leftover molds, but I wasn't going. There's nothing wrong with you. Just ignore me, okay? Deal. I'm like, are you on the right live? Are you talking to me or somebody else? I'm sure you've actually been able to catch 3 lives in a row. First time ever. I had to make an emergency trip to Florida to help care for both my mother, and we've been enjoying your lives. Mama loves to hear you talk with your guy. Well, thank you. Thank you, Angela. I guess it's Angela. It says Rocky and Angela, but I'm assuming it's Angela. Well, y'all are so sweet. I feel like I'm not very entertaining tonight. I feel like that's the only problem that y'all are gonna have over here in the Facebook group is when I go live on TikTok, it's like I'm all talked out the next night. I'm like, they don't want to hear the stories again, like that I told last night. I don't even know what I talked about, but I know I talked a lot last night. Well, we were hydro dipping, so it was like interactive, right? So it wasn't like I was just sitting here doing one thing over and over and over again, like I am right now. Well, I appreciate y'all joining me and getting your mom on here. While you're down in Florida? Yes, it's Angela. Okay, good. I'll figure that. I know Amy Jo has Amy Jo on there, and I wanted to call her Amy Jo forever. But now I got it right. It is Amy and Alexis. And I felt better last night on TikTok, too. I didn't feel like I was messing up everybody's names last night. I didn't say a lot, probably. But, well, some of the comments were moving pretty fast last night, too. So, last night, my theory was, when in doubt, just don't say anything instead of getting it wrong every time. I feel like I've missed something again, but maybe not. I don't know. I know, did the Dixie delinquents ever speak up and say what colors they wanted on their shirt? Color foils? I'm doing Hello Dolly on one color. Seeing how beautiful those Hydro Dip paints were last night made me sad. I bought Marabou because I had them to clump up. I know, right? Look, I've got a ton of Marabou paints in there, too. So, I do understand that frustration. April Case, are you still on here? Chickadee? Because I'm going to plan on coming, I guess, Tuesday morning. You should tell me, I guess 10 o'clock. Seeing what's going on in the new location for the Vinyl Cottage. Tuesday morning, I'm trying to think. So I have to remember this, Tuesday morning. You can't wait to see the store. I know, me too. I mean, I've been in there, but not since she's done very much. I mean, like, I haven't been in there. Well, since before I went to CultureCon, I went. But they were, they were still in the process. Actually, I don't even know if I went in there that day, because it seems like I wanted to pick up that stuff, and she wasn't there for some reason. And I don't even think I walked down there that day. I think it's been longer than that. It's been a minute. I thought once I wasn't doing my volunteer duties anymore, I'd see her more, but I'd never leave my house now. That's the problem. I just stay here all day. I thought I was going to start rhinestoning today, but we ended up cleaning yards. It was so pretty, though, outside. I mean, like, it was, I think it was like 74 degrees at one point here when I pulled it up. I was like, I was the same way. I was like, I had big plans. And then I was like, after I went to the grocery store, I was like, I think I want to swing by Home Depot over here and see if, I wanted to see if they had any plants out yet. And they did. So I had to get me some strawberries and tomatoes and peppers. I did not buy a hydrangea balm because you told me you thought that was expensive. So I was like, okay. And then I'd have to bring it to your house to plant it in the yard, probably. We need a trip up to, I guess to the plant lady. Is that where you got all your stuff last year? I can't remember. And they didn't have the little mosquito plants. I wanted the little citronella plants, but they only had the big ones. I was like, I don't want a big one. Mine was so big last year. It was crazy. I thought it was going to live forever. You have contact for better price. Okay. Julie, you just put your animals in bed. Like your legitimate animals or your kids is you're calling animals. Oh, so who said they got to go to bed? I missed this. Wait a minute. Somebody said got to go feed the animals. Good night, Dee Dee. Wait, what did I missed a bunch of comments. Oh, Leona. Good night, Leona. I'm sorry. Oh, and then now I see Julie. Okay, sorry, y'all. I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Your 4-year-old has a vegetable garden that he started from seeds. He's so proud. Oh, you should be proud. Yeah, I don't like, I mean, not that I don't want to buy the big ones, but like I just didn't get the little ones and grow them. Like I like going out there and piddling with them like in the mornings and going out there and drink my coffee early in the morning and playing with my little plants. And I don't need tomatoes, y'all, but I like to grow them. So if anybody needs tomatoes. I know, bye, Leona. I'm sure we'll be chatting it up. And then we'll be here Wednesday, maybe with Mama Dee Dee. My dogs, clearly, you can hear them, are already snoozing it up over there. Sure gonna have to go out one more time before I go to bed. I feel certain on that one. I'm gonna like peel right there, y'all. Your connection went wonky. Not sure if you saw me ask if this cup has been claimed. Trisha, yes, it has been claimed. Kids, the farm animals pretty much put themselves to bed. I thought you were, that's why I was like, are you talking about your kids? I haven't talked to my kiddo this weekend. The weekend went by fast. But I know I'm going to go down there Easter weekend and see my baby. It's been a long time. I don't even know the last time I saw Jay. It's been a while. I mean, it's been a long while, too. Because this dog, like, the last time I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, that dog's gotten so big. How long has it been since I saw y'all? It's been too long. I know that. We have lemongrass and it smells so good. Lemongrass works amazing. I don't even know what I got. I got lemon thyme or something today, and then I got the what is it that I love so much? I like the peppermint. I like the chocolate peppermint plants. I like the way they smell. But yeah, I get the big citronella plants usually. Well, if you start missing kids, Miss Avery will be happy to chat you up. I always say she would even talk to the car warranty people. That's hilarious, Julie. The car warranty people. That's funny. I know. I hadn't talked to Jay this weekend. Last week, he kind of confirmed with me that I was still coming for Easter. I was like, yeah, I'm coming for Easter. I'm like, well, are you trying to ditch me? He's like, no. So I said, yeah. Take a little drive down to Mobile. Dee Dee's going on the road. You never tried that? Only tea you drink is ice cold and sweet. It's funny. Somebody was talking about yesterday about drinking sweet tea. I don't know who I was talking to. And I said, I would drink it if I had it, but I don't buy it to keep it here. You'll be seeing your son for the first time in 15 months since he was stationed in South Korea. Oh, that is awesome. So when will you see him, Tricia? Oh, he comes home on April the 14th. Sorry, I couldn't see that part. Well, that's awesome. I bet you were excited. If I hadn't seen Jay in that long, oh man. He could probably stand not seeing me that long, but I might go crazy. Just put it in hot tea and swirl a little. That's news to me, y'all. I didn't know my mom was some big tea drinker either. Hot tea drinker. Are y'all bored yet? Y'all want to go and then we'll me finish this later? Or y'all still hanging? And then what would be a backup plan? Say Mama Dee Dee can't do hydro dips or whatever Wednesday. What would be y'all's backup? What would y'all want to do? I guess we could do the little girl with the balloons. If we don't hydro dip. I don't know. Still here working on design and listening to you. Glitter ombre. Yeah, Amanda. So I'm definitely doing a glitter ombre. I guess I could do a glitter ombre and then do another one on, because they asked, you know, like, was it you that said, somebody asked it in TikTok. You're getting tired, you're hanging in there. I know, I'm getting tired too, but I got stuff I gotta do, but I don't know why. This is not usually, like, I'm not tired by this time. I want some of those little pieces, like, some of those little pieces that, like, double cut or whatever. Weather might be bad Tuesday or Wednesday. Oh. I seems like I did hear that. Well, I heard James Spann say last week something about that we were going to have good weather until maybe next Wednesday. I do remember thinking maybe I heard him say that. That it was going to be nice until then. And it has been nice. I wish it would say like this. I just can't get that down. It was me on TikTok. It's my business name. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we can do a glitter ombre here. And we can do it again there. We could do, because I talked about the pastel one last night, right? I could do like some kind of pastel. So what Mom's saying is that the weather's bad. She's not coming. I haven't really like looked at the weather though. I just remember him say it. I remember hearing him say that. You've tried every trick I can find, and it's just not my thing. Well, we'll do a glitter ombre. Even if we do a hydro dip, we can do that. I can do that with Mom hydro dip or whatever. Sissy, what's wrong with you? I hear her like prancing around over here. The only trick I know, I mean, it's not a trick really for ombreing, is I just don't use a lot of glitter at one time. And I'll just do like over and over and over again to get it to blend. Just add a little bit of this color, a little bit of that color, a little bit of this color, and I don't know I don't really know any other trick. I know that I've seen people mix them together, I guess, and then put that in the middle, but I've never done it that way. I just always do it where I just add a little bit at a time. And like, you know, the angle of my cup or whatever. What type of foil do you use? This is Southern Belle Glitter. All from Southern Belle Glitter. Everything that I've used. All the foils that I use. And if you're asking for colors, I can tell you that too. If I need to ombre, I do it with either spray paint or sublimation and use cheap glitter. I was gonna say, so yeah, well, and I mean, there's nothing. I was gonna say a little while ago, like if I had to do a, if I had to do an ombre, because I was thinking about doing that pastel, and I was like, honestly, if I had to do a pastel ombre, I probably would spray paint the cup and then use cheap glitter over it. But hey, Meredith, Miss Meredith, how much of the epoxy sculpt do you need for the red dress of the balloon girl? So I used, I can tell you because I'd never opened this before I did this. The balloons take a lot. So, I mean, I used probably 3/4 of a container of each one on that because the balloons take up more than anything, right? Because it's almost like how you roll the other stuff flat, those balloons took up. Yeah, so I used that because I'd never opened that container. Those were new, and so I used 3/4 of a container for it on the epoxy sculpt. Excuse me, y'all. That will always come in after you have been on for 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah. Well, tell Will I said hey too. You know this sweatshirt, I want a delinquent or diva shirt like this one. I know I love this one too. And you know this is like I've got a whole, well you know what you're like because I got a whole batch of this color in there. Where's my little list? Because Mom counted them out when she was here the other night. I got the charcoal, I got small, medium, large, extra large on all those right now. And the more you wash it, like it starts out a little bit darker than this one, right? But the more you wash it, the lighter it gets and the thinner it gets. But I mean, I like that. So, I think Julie, I don't think you're a delinquent, Julie. I think you have to go with the diva. Like, I wish when I was doing those pictures yesterday, I had a delinquent shirt and a diva shirt. I was feeling like a diva yesterday. He's like the best hype man ever. But yeah, I was feeling bougie And so you need text alerts. So Kim, I have text alerts coming. So I could not do them until I have a item for sale in my store, and then this app will work for whatever their verification process is. That's what has to happen. So as soon as I get these shirts listed in the morning, then I will be able to set, because after you signed up, like the list is still there, and they just wouldn't send them out to anybody for whatever reason. It's been this whole ordeal. I've gone back and forth with them. But so then after that, then I'll be able to send text notifications. So you will be a bougie delinquent. You're so funny. You'll be a bougie delinquent. I know, right? I mean, I know. Tonight I feel like I'm a delinquent. Yesterday I was feeling like a diva. Today I'm feeling like a delinquent. So, or what are you saying is that you need both? You need a delinquent and a diva. Where'd my little pen go, y'all? So, Kim, yes, after this, we will have, hopefully, okay, so that's what my goal is going to be. Wednesday night, y'all will get a text to remind y'all that I'm going live. That is the goal. Since Facebook doesn't seem to want to remind everybody anymore. There's one little white little runner right there, y'all. I can't seem to get it. There. Sorry, I just joined. I know this looks like your Yellowstone cup, but what does the cup say? Hey, Kelly. It's, maybe you can be on time. Okay, check yes to all the above. So so diva, delinquent, it says, it has the Yellowstone Ranch. It's the same one. And then it says sort of sweet, sort of Beth Dutton. Now she's over there sniffing around for food. That's what she wakes up for, to eat. That's about it. What are you doing, sugar? This one you can see better though, because I didn't use the Hello Dolly on the other one, so you can see the words better on this one than you can on the one I did for myself. I end up going with, what do we call that? Bronze snake skin, I think is what we used. So, thanks, Kelly. You just found you, oh, I just found you on 2, no notifications. Oh, okay. I know, so everybody's been complaining about it, and I got it to work one time, and then all of a sudden, so they taunted me with it, right? Like, they teased me with it. So the first time I did it, they sent out the notification to everybody. And then all of a sudden, they're like, no, you have to have an active item for sale on your Shopify. Or they can't verify or whatever to, like, that I'm actually, like, you know, you have to go in there and have to put all this privacy stuff. Like, we won't sell your text information, or I'm not using your, you know, or whatever. They have to, all the legal stuff. And so for whatever that has to do, they have to have an active item for sale in your Shopify first. Not just, like, even though I have the domain and DixieDarlins.com is live, nope, that wasn't enough. So, I have talked at length with their customer service people on this app, and they say that after that happens, yes, I will be able to send out the text messages like it did the first time. So, yeah, because a lot of people aren't getting notifications on Facebook anymore. And I haven't been able to figure out, like, I don't think it's anything on my end that I'm doing, because I've tried to go in and, like, look at all the settings to see if there's anything on my end. I can't find anything. So, always Sunday night, unless, like, I'm out of town or something crazy. And then Wednesday nights, 7. And then we did Fun Full Friday. I don't know. I'll have to see if y'all are sick of me by Friday. Because then on TikTok on Saturday, I'm like, that's a lot for y'all. That's a lot of Kelly. I'll just start like running out in the middle of the day and having something, you know, like have, you know, somewhere I go or something that's entertaining, so I'll have more stories to tell y'all. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we got one right here. I thought that was one I pulled off earlier. I couldn't find it. Okay, is that all my spots here? No. Not quite yet, almost, y'all. I don't think it's on your end because I don't get them for any groups. Yeah, and I think that's kind of been like, the consensus is I don't get them for some groups either. I think it's just Facebook being fickle or whatever you want to call it. Okay, I think this is the end of this one. This color, then the outline the Y's next, and then what we done, and then the glitter. Okay, I think that's all, but I want to double check because I've learned my lesson on this little deal. Like once you pull it all off, you could put the glitter on there. It's a little too late then. I see you, Shug. I know. You're going to wait a minute. Finn, your newest rescue pup, is turning his head at the full rattling. Oh no, that's funny. This is the heart. Okay, then let's see. Sugar, poor Sugar over here, she can't hear. So that's why she's just, literally she's sitting here staring at me right now. Like with all fours like laid out staring. Okay, then I'm gonna do the outline. I guess I'll do it in the same. I think it's some soft suede is what I think she called it. It's like kind of a coppery brown and silver mix. I do remember the Y's taking a little bit, y'all, because those little lines, I like to get them perfect. And then when it's not, like when there's a piece of it that's done right beside it, you can't feel where the you know, like right here, you can't really feel where one meets the other because it's not raised. And so it's a little bit harder sometimes to, or I found it a little bit harder to find where the edge was. Yeah, see, some of there's like a little double cut in here with a little, it's just like a barely a little, I don't know what that is or why it does that. I do a very good job of this extra Y over here. I didn't get quite to the edge of it yet. Voila. What do you do with your cups when you are finished with them? What do you mean, like after I'm done with this? And usually they're claimed and they get sold to somebody. Sorry, what goes? This is soft suede. I think I think that's what the name of it is. I think she called it soft suede. Most are so, oh, thank you, Mom. And then if they don't, they just sit here. Or they get stripped. I've stripped some that I just got tired of sitting here looking at them. Halloween cups. I swear, like every time I do them, I'm like, I'm not doing any more Halloween cups because my Halloween cups never sell. They always end up sitting here, and so I'm like, no more. I always think they're a good idea, but I hear you, Sugar, over there. I see you. She's inching her way over here, getting closer and closer to me, as if I don't see her the first time. Or if I don't see, I can see her at the corner of my eye. I don't need to look at her. She knows I do too. She's like, I need to go to the potty. Okay, y'all are gonna be bullshit. You feel that way about the most holiday cups, with the exception of Mary. I know, like some of my Christmas do, but I feel, yeah, like the holidays don't do well for me. Like I've got an Easter one from last year. I've got probably 3 Halloween ones. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I'm never doing another Halloween one again. You're sure obsessed with Halloween. Where what Halloween? I know, and that's what I always think. And there are people that like have bought Halloween cups for me that I think, and I'm not gonna finish the show. I'm gonna take my dog outside, so I'll sit here and chit chat with y'all for a few minutes. I only got 2 eyes left, and then I'm just gonna do frost glitter on it and brush it off. I see you, Sugar. She's over here like, She think now she's on the know now. She's now that I'm talking, she knows she's got my attention. List them on your website. I guess I could do that. I just, you know, like if they were duds, then I don't want to, like they're duds. So, but yeah, so I know Halloween people are like Halloween crazy, and like people that order them, they don't care when I get them done or which time of year they get them or whatever. But then when I make them, I'm just like, no go on the Halloween cups. So anyway, okay, so we'll do an ombre, maybe a pastel ombre or something like that. Or even just a basic ombre, just like in a contrasted color where you can see it good or something that might, I don't know if that would be helpful or not. And then mom, maybe if the weather's not bad, mom can do a hydro dip. You do not make cups that are duds. They are duds. I swear y'all, I got a shelf of them right over there that are all duds that are still sitting here. So, you're sweet. Thank you. But, so let's see what else. Okay, so I'm gonna give this cup away. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on. I don't have it right here, but the template cup that I did with the Dixie Darlins logo in the center, I'm giving that one away. So let me go right over here right now to my random generator. See, I'm proud of myself for remembering that. That's not something I would really remember, y'all. If y'all don't remind me. Yeah, Wednesday we'll do, Haley, you're still here. Wednesday we'll do ombre, Heidi. That live, I know that live was crazy. And I felt another one coming on right now and I was like, y'all, I'm wearing down. If I don't have something like to do and I just like sitting here doing that, I have to like take a break. I don't know who I was on that night, but I'm going back to it right now, Joel. Because it's saved in the group, and I told y'all I'd pick a winner. That was the stupid one. It was on February the 27th. It shouldn't be too far down here because it, you thought you were giving away the pot. I'm going to make a post about that. So, I mean, I know a lot of y'all were hanging in here that, a lot of y'all were, what, Cindy, what are you saying what for? I'm giving that cup away, girl. I told them, I've said that night I was going to do it. And it gets commented on all the time, so it's hard for me to, it shouldn't be far down in here, but I know it was, what did I say, February the 27th? There's, one of them's being given away. That purse party, it never goes away. It always stays up in the feed. For some reason, I cannot put my hands right on it, and it should actually be labeled, but I know it's in here. Yes, it was the longest live known to man, probably. It was midnight, almost midnight when we got off here that night. Oh, wait, what? Just sent you the Dixie Darlins Divas. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you for doing that. I think you should, because you suggested someone who say the whole life. I know, Haley, right? Hey, boo, I don't know if you make them, but you need to order a black silicone mat for TikTok lives. Yes. Well, so Craft Haven has one. I guess I can move that one over there. I know, because it's so freaking hard to read. It's hard to read enough on here, but it's really freaking hard to read on TikToks. So you're absolutely right. I do need a dark colored mat. So, Sherry, y'all, thank you for joining us from your DC Metalworks email. Okay. Hold on, y'all. It was February 20th. Why can I not find this? I know it's saved in the group because it gets commented on all the time. And I had to go back. I have to like answer questions on it, so I know it's in here. There's been a lot of lives between then and now, y'all. It doesn't seem like it is that long ago, though. Oh, sorry, y'all. This is the only way I'm going to go back. I couldn't search it and find it, so I'm just going to have to go back this way, y'all. And then, Cindy, give me a second. I'll pull it up, the Dixie Divas. Thank you for doing that. So we're going to have a Dixie Divas and a Dixie Delinquents and Dixie Darlins. Nope, not there yet. Close. We're getting closer now. I was like, I don't recognize that. Yeah, or just some kind of dark matte, I guess. I mean, if I would redo the table, but I still want to do it light, so that's not going to help me on those. Now it's like skipped back way far. There's my black shirt I'm missing. With tablecloth. I don't want a tablecloth. I don't like that. It gets glitter all over it and sticks to it, and then I can't weed stuff out on a tablecloth. I've tried the tablecloth before. Okay. We're on March the 2nd. I'm getting close. Maybe that's when I can't play the video since watching this live. You tagged me. So I gotta be getting close right now. There's no way I'm not. So, okay, there it is. Okay, now, no, what? Just gotta be right here somewhere. Because there's like 3 posts all right in there together. Then it goes back to January the 30th and it skips. Like, what? Okay. Nope, that's not it either. Okay, so you think you tagged me in it? This literally is like every live that's in here I can find except for that one. Okay. Thank you. Got it. I don't know why I could not find that, y'all. Yes, I don't know what was the issue here. I was like, it was giving me every one of them, like before, after, around, and that one would not show up. And I'm like, I know I comment. I respond to stuff all the time. Okay, now let me go back and leave. Okay. Let me get back before all the replays, because the replay people don't get included. Lori Ann Robb is who is going to get the cup. I don't know if Lori Ann's on tonight, but I was trying to search for it, but it wouldn't work, Joel. So, but there is another one, and there's a couple of other variations that have been done. So some of y'all that want one, you can reach out to me, Miss Haley. Thank you for tagging me too, by the way. And thank you, Vicky, for joining us. So I will send her a message. Let me write this down, y'all, because y'all know I'll forget if I don't write it down. She had the right last name tonight, y'all. So anyway, I'm probably just gonna make a post about it in the group, and then I'll also post the Peachy palette. I've got that written down. I've got the extra palette here to give away as well. And then I'll see y'all Wednesday night. How about that? So unless y'all have any questions, just make us all one. Girl, I wish I had time to make y'all all one. If I had enough time, I would make y'all all one. Y'all know that. So maybe we can get Mama Dixie Darlins doing some templates. Y'all better be talking her up. See if she'll see if y'all can get her to make some. So anyway, I am going to hop off. I will finish this cup. And then, yeah, we'll ombre and hydro dip Wednesday night. So how about that? And then y'all can let me know if y'all want to do Fun Foil Friday, if there's anything fun that's going on, or if she's going to have, I don't know if Cindy's going to have new foils or not by then. But anyway, I will see y'all Wednesday. Yeah, I'm trying to think if today's Sunday. Yeah, I'll see y'all Wednesday night, if not before. So thank y'all for hanging on here so long and being sweet with my non-talking self. I didn't feel like I was very entertaining. So I'll have my game back up Wednesday night. So for y'all. So I'll see y'all later.